Hey guys.
Tracer, but it's fine.
Sorry, I accidentally stopped streaming in the middle.
I saw. Oh, I'm sliding. Anyways, look at Infinite A's. Holy shit.
Hi.
Hello, everybody.
Hi. What?
There's something wrong with my Wi-Fi. I'm actually fucking sliding everywhere.
Oh my god, I used to get that all the time on my Xbox. That shit was...
Awesome.
You are running
Hellish.
into a wall.
Hello, everybody.
Hello,
Awesome.
everybody. My name is Markiplier.
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier.
Hello,
Welcome to
everybody.
Five Nights at Freddy's. An indie horror
Awesome.
game recommended to me in mass, and I saw that Yami Match played. It said it was really, really good. So I used
I
to
have
have
an image
memorized.
of that with Jake English from Homestuck.
Okay. All I heard was Homestuck and
Homestuck.
Jake, so I need you to get out of here.
Get over here so I can
I
heal
have an
you.
image. I have an image of that like Markiplier thing, but with Jake English from Homestuck.
Hi, Tracer.
That's awesome.
I hate Tracer keeps teleporting around. I'm gonna kill
Get back in your
myself.
fucking.
Tracer got my ass.
I hate tracers. I say this
I'm
as somebody
already
who played
Tracer.
Tracer for a very long
How
time.
about Widowmaker? I'm already Widowmaker. I'll be Bastion.
I mean,
Nerf.
I was contemplating like starting to play Tracer simply because her skin is a Zelda reference.
I would support you playing Tracer. I just don't like going against Tracer because, oh my god, the
yeah.
hitbox and everything is fucking annoying. I hate that shit. I'm keeping myself safe right now. I am at a low health. Okay.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I
same
got
water.
lost on the way here.
I'm looking for a healing pack right now. Oh, never mind. I got healed. Awesome.
Yeah, I'm healing you
I
right now.
love.
That was
I
a,
love
that was a
Junkertown.
terrifying like, exchange of glances there.
I love Junkertown. Not biased though.
I know
Definitely,
you are.
definitely.
I mean, I like Junkertown more than most of the maps.
It's such like it's such a change in style, which is awesome.
I've had
Where
the
these
deepest,
assholes
like,
come from?
most complex life conversations before just like playing Junkertown. Because what I used to do
You
when I would
told
play,
me that.
when I would play Overwatch 1, I didn't play it with others, but I would call like my closest friends while doing it. I'd be like 4 a.m. And I remember, I have so many memories of being in Junkertown and just like talking about like my life experiences and like the deep aspects of life and like the nuances of just living and everything. Like I've had so many deep conversations just fucking playing Junkertown. I don't know.
I love Junkertown for no reason. in
Okay,
particular.
I need them to come like right.
You
I
need what?
These guys to come
Need
to
to come?
Shut up, I'm
No
trying to
way.
speak.
I need these guys to like spawn right here so I can pull them into a circle.
Hey, don't talk about circles and sorry. 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 I didn't mean
I
to
don't
get beat a
even
less
get
for
what you're
you.
talking about.
Alright, love making everyone my bitch in this game.
So that just
You're a
reminded me, while I
bitch?
was making that awful fucking joke, does anyone else remember those subreddits that were just like circle jerks for certain fandoms? Does anyone else remember those? I think I was
Yeah.
in the FNAF one. I don't remember what happened there. I just remember a lot of gacha cringe being posted. I don't know why that was just like a thing that was just appearing all the time on the subreddit. It was such a strange thing. Just log on and it's another like a gacha FNAF thing.
Awesome.
Hooray!
Where the fuck am I getting shot from? Okay, there we go.
I don't know, man. I
Kill
think I might be good
streak.
at this game. Just maybe.
Oh my
A
god.
little bit. the diva within me is coming out right now. That was a fucking great fucking bomb. I might play Torb a little bit. I like playing Torb.
Shit. I died.
I'm so sorry.
I
I will
had,
avenge
like,
you.
22. I had a 22 player kill streak.
Nope, you're not pinning me, asshole. I cannot stand getting pinned by people in games. Like, that's so annoying.
Same.
One time,
Oh my God, how do I
one of my
get you
friends got
guys?
pinned while we were in a game, and I, as mercy, whipped out my Glock.
Oh, you what? Sorry.
And,
Whipped out your what?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
the rain was on like really, really low health. So I pulled out my Glock, and I fucking saved my friend from getting pinned. And they took a minute to just stand there and process because they were so fucking confused. I'm gonna fucking get this Hanzo. Come here, bitch. That's right. That's right. That's right. Fuck you. Oh, that was Mercy. Whatever.
The Hanzo's still over here.
Oh, wait,
It's-
Got him.
that's-
Don't worry.
I have bigger fish to fry. I'll let you do that. Never mind.
Woohoo!
I need healing. I need
I'm
healing. I
healing
need
you
healing.
now.
Holy shit. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm getting the hang of playing this game again. Yippee!
Me too.
I would say that, but this is my first time playing, so I'm just getting the
Hey,
hang.
you've
in
been doing
general.
really well.
Thank you.
I was gonna say same, but I play this daily. Awesome!
I think it's funny that they leave the pop sound from the bubblegum, even though on that skin you have a mask on.
Yeah, it's so funny. Because it doesn't work at all.
Mm-hmm.
God, of course Diva has bubblegum.
Mm-hmm.
I need a burp so bad, guys. You have no. Oh my fucking help!
Go burp, girl.
Thanks for the information. Appreciate it.
Stop! It's like
Go burp,
stuck
girl.
and nothing's happening.
Like, stretch the middle of your chest.
Ow! That just cracked my spine. Meh. That didn't work.
I was gonna say, imagine if there was a play of the game in TTT, but that's kind of what those little messages are when you
Yeah.
get like.
The
Yeah.
summaries. I'm like a fucking
I'm
baby. Can
still
someone come
giggling
here
over
and pat my
Bowie's
back?
when he
This is
blew up
terrible.
the barrel.
Baby Gory.
All
over
the
here.
little things Bowie got when he blew up the barrel in that one round in TTT.
Why
Actually-
is Winston glowing? Why do certain
know.
heroes like go? Oh, I guess it's because that's who I had selected. I don't know. Guess it automatically selects someone for me.
Yeah, there's like an automatic,
Randomize.
randomized choice at the beginning of a match, but you can choose whoever.
Is there a way you can turn that off, actually?
I don't think so. I think it's just so that they have a character to spawn on the screen. Because if they didn't, they wouldn't know what to put on there.
Yeah.
There's coins.
Oh,
on the
I
ground.
love that Mercy skin. I love the girly pop Mercy skins.
Coins, coins, coins.
Did you guys
coins.
know that Symmetra is canonically autistic?
No,
Nice.
that's
God
awesome.
is.
bless America.
I
God
know,
bless
it's so, I
America.
love her so
That's
much.
awesome. I feel like
I have
if you
to-
squint, I'm kind of ADHD coded to bitch.
I have to
No, I
jump
agree.
around to get extra speed. Help.
No, because you are so like it should be canon that you're like fixated on
Yeah.
like screens and video games and stuff.
No, literally.
It's true.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! I lit my ass
Like
on
I've been like
fire.
spending like years of my life on that shit.
They
Ultimate
lit
Gamer
my
Pro.
ass on fire. Thanks for the heal, dear God.
Hello, everybody.
Also,
I just realized
Jordan, I
that
think it's really
Mercy's
silly.
name is Princess Noodle. That's awesome.
Jordan, I think it's really silly that it like fits where like in Minecraft you're a bee, and in Underwatch you use the bee skin.
Holy shit, I am. Oh my god. Guys, I might be a little B-coded, guys. Holy shit. Okay, no, I did not save myself quick enough there. Okay. Okay.
Awesome. I think I might get a Potog this round because I keep getting quadruple kills because my
Same.
turrets are assisting everyone.
I'm also getting quadruple kills.
Awesome! My
That's awesome!
Okay, where are these assholes?
Where's
I
the
am
Mercy? Why is
struggling.
the
I,
Mercy
I
healing?
hate this one level. Or not level.
Mercy
like
I
the
love
game.
Mercy
died.
mains, I'm sorry.
I
Mercy
sometimes I
died.
forget this map is in Canada and I could I'm in Canada. I should know where
Stop
this
doing
is.
that.
What do you mean stop doing that? I literally Did you know I've never been out of the country?
Yeah, that's a problem.
I've
know it is.
I've left my country once in my life, and it was when I was like 5 years old and illegally crossed the Canadian-American border.
I wasn't even born in my country.
I can't
I came across the ocean.
That's
My mom
beautiful.
has like not been able to afford passports, so I've literally never been like she can't afford to have trips outside of Canada, so I've literally never
Oh,
been
and I think
outside.
me and this Mercy have matching skins.
Also, shout out to this Mercy
I
for just
love her
consistently
goddamn-
healing me.
I love her voice lines. He's so fucking real.
Who?
Who's
Symmetra.
Oh.
But yeah, shout out to this Mercy who's just been consistently healing me.
This
I love
Mercy's
Mercy
pretty good.
mains.
Thank you to this
I know
Mercy.
Mercy mains can be hated by like a lot of people, but I love them, I'm sorry.
Mercy mains are the sweetest people on earth.
They
I am
are.
Mercy main.
Like, I don't care if they're like cutesy gamer girl aesthetic, they're still wonderful.
You go, girl. That's how I
I'm
feel
a
about
Who
were
Mercy
you
mains.
saying
Just
that
you
to?
go, girl.
I mean,
You guys
like,
know I'm a Mercy main. I love it.
I mean, like, people don't like her because people who play her are like gamer girl aesthetic, but I like the gamer girl aesthetic when it's not
Yeah.
like driven by misogyny.
Also, I love doing my abilities. My god, Ursa was a good choice.
Yeah, me and Mercy do have matching skins. That's so cute.
How the fuck did I get play the game this time? I was playing like trash. What was I doing? Oh, okay.
Oh, because everyone assisted you in that?
Mm-hmm.
God bless America.
What the
It's
fuck just
fun.
fell on my floor?
It's fun seeing
Oh, it was my TV
own...
remote.
It's fun seeing myself play from other people's perspectives. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
Can I tell you guys about the amazing fucking Sombra things I do?
Mm-hmm.
I love ulting before someone else does because then their ult accounts as assists to my EMP,
Oh.
I did that too.
which is awesome. I love it. And then
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, like
Which-
if because
The-
it's the same thing with May if someone else like the Orisa ult happened while the Blizzard did, that is those all count as assists because it's assisting the
I didn't even realize you did. Oh, that's so cool.
yeah.
So,
I
we
think
did
that's really
we did
cool
our ult
that
at the same time.
our one teammate that isn't our friend, their title is Neogun.
I
That's so
noticed that.
Gordon build.
It's just like me, guys. Holy shit.
Literally.
Can you believe
But
it,
yeah,
guys?
combining
it's
ults
illegal
to
that you
get-
don't have that. You don't have that title.
Combining-
They legally gotta give you that.
But yeah, combining ults to like get assists is so cool in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. That's what happens with.
Oh, I don't like this map because
usually-
you can fall into the pit.
I love
Oh,
the
Actually-
try playing Roadhog on this map. It's so much fucking fun. Also, my favorite story about this map is one time I was playing. Oh,
Hey,
you're,
that's a road dog.
you're kidding
Speaking
me.
of the devil.
One time I played Sombra on this map, and I
got a quadruple kill.
Cause
I played Sombra on this map, and I hacked a Mercy out of flying right over the pit, and she fucking fell and died.
Drop
It
it
was
on
so
fly.
great. It was
Also-
so funny.
Gordon, I think actually having May works well with Orisa. Like, I don't know much about Overwatch, but like you being able to freeze people while I do my circle attack is pretty neat.
God bless America.
Another thing about that is May's walls with Orisa is pretty good because then you can use the javelin and like not shoot, like you know how
I'm gonna
sometimes
get your ass.
when someone
saw
will
that,
go
yeah.
really far.
Sorry, what'd you say?
If you use the javelin, someone can go pretty far after being hit with it. So if you have Mei in an open area and a wall behind someone, you can corner them and use the javelin pretty well.
Oh,
God bless.
Cornering
Please
people
don't add
with Mei
America.
is so great when you're not on the opposing team.
This is just like opposing force, guys.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
really-
just like Half-Life.
It's really frustrating to fight against a Mei.
ugh.
I love playing as a Mei because I know I'm annoying, like, against everyone else.
That's why everyone hates Mei players.
They hate
They're coming
my
from over
swag.
here.
They do. They really do. Oh,
Who
yeah.
just died?
I don't
Who
know.
did
None of
die?
us.
Oh. Stop! Stop! That's awesome!
Wow, that's awesome!
That's awesome.
Oh, it ran out, but
This game's, I think it's a little silly how so many times people are like, I love this character, but not when it's on the enemy team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's a Reaper heading in here, I'm pretty sure. Is he? No, he's not gonna make it in time.
Ooh,
I want to fall into the pit.
objective secured.
I like jumping into the pit.
I got a
once the
clip
round
of
is
you
done.
slowly falling into the pit. Oh my goodness. That
It's
was
so fun
beautiful.
to
Just,
jump
I'm going
the
into the
once you're
pit.
done.
And it was in slow-mo too. That shit was cinematic. Just, I'm going into the pit.
We gotta clip that.
Beautiful.
Somebody clip that shit
Yeah.
now.
Do you
It'll be in
guys-
the
do
second
you guys
stream for
know-
whoever clips it.
Oh my god. Do you guys know that, we have a soldier, like, in our system, and
Picture me.
the fact that
That's
he
me.
exists makes me forget he's actually from
me.
Overwatch because I'll hear
That's
I'm a
me.
man on a mission and then immediately think of him and not the fact that he's in Overwatch.
I get it.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think
No
it
way.
feels when we have several postal dudes and we're really into postal and we talk about postal a lot and I have my fucking fan dude? How do you think it feels? It gets confusing at times.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, there's a rain. There's a rain. Don't fucking pull that shit on me, dude. Oh my fucking.
I also fall off the map on this one of the two.
I was gonna say something, but I forgot. But can you imagine that I said something brilliant and inspiring and breathtaking?
Wow, Gordon, that was so
So
incredible.
awesome. That was
Aw,
so
thanks.
deep. Oh my god.
Oh, no, no, no.
Awesome.
Oh my god, Gordon.
You're too nice.
That's awesome.
You're so smart.
I know that what I said came from my beautiful mind and it was gorgeous, but
Beautiful mind that
Too
also
kind.
made what like what is it even called? Postal verse?
I don't
Oh,
know.
our family multiverse.
Whatever the family with Postal Dude and Ayana was.
I still have to think. I'm probably just gonna call it the postal verse. I don't care. I'm centering around my postal autism, but I just remembered the beautiful thing I was gonna say. So I realized that based on my stream schedule, the next solo stream is gonna be on Tuesday, and Tuesday is July 4th, and so after picking what solo game I'm gonna play, playing Postal 4 feels so fucking fitting. There's nothing more
Oh, that
American than
is.
playing Postal 4 on
That
July
is,
4th.
that is very true.
I'm gonna be so serious. I forgot July 4th was Independence Day because it's also my girlfriend's birthday.
Oh, happy early
That's a
birthday.
true American right there.
Honestly, that birthday's more important.
Yeah.
Growing up, it never really mattered to my family because we're an immigrant family, so it just really wasn't our thing. But then came our American citizenship, and my parents are really the type to really want to assimilate, like, really hard.
Yeah,
And so
same.
they really, ever since then, they really got into it. 'Cause they
My
finally being
like my
accepted by
mom
Americans.
is part of an not American immigrant family, and like literally none of them gave a single fuck about Independence Day until she like wants to overcompensate for being like not American.
I get it. It happens also the same. It happened twice in my family because not only is there the family that moved to America that wants to act extremely American, but there was also our Algerian family who wanted to act extremely French,
Yeah.
which means a lot of our original culture just got kind of lost because it was just assimilating to one and then assimilating to the other. But hey,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
doing what I
weird.
can.
It's
Oh,
kind of
context for stream and whoever's watching. My family are Italian and Scotland immigrants. Wow. Wow.
it's kind of weird because like I come from a long line of like military family, you know, but we don't give a shit about Independence Day.
God
Good on them.
I think my dad having a Purple Heart and just being a veteran has had to deal with the VFW too much. Wait, no, not the VFW, the VA too much to actually give a shit. Because the VA fucking sucks.
I also should reheat my dinner because I got too absorbed in Overwatch and
Dinar.
didn't eat my dinner.
My dinar.
I actually did that. I had to reheat my soup a while ago. I didn't say anything about it, but I did.
I still have my cold burger here.
My dinar.
My dinner.
Oh yeah, at the beginning of like when Bubby said that everyone was heading into the Twitch channel to start streaming, I
Also,
like had
Brown,
just
we kind
got
of met.
back from getting my dinner.
We do match, that's cute.
I
I
keep
love
having to
French
tell
fries,
myself to
guys.
stop, like, because I do this thing where I will, like, twirl my hair with a finger to make a little baby curl, you know, little
I do that
baby
too.
curl. But the thing is that then it knots my hair,
Mm.
and I have another knot in my hair. Are you kidding me?
For me, it's the more I touch my hair, the more the waves loosen. Like
Yeah,
I have
my
to
hair
not
gets
touch it.
greasy and shit, and now I have a knot in my hair. That's great, guys. I just gave myself a knot in my hair because I was curling it and then it got stuck at the ends. So now I have a knot in my
Oh.
hair. That's cool. Give me a second. I need to fix this. I need to pick it out. Ow, shit.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna fuck these bitches up.
I'm going
I
to.
killed
I have
myself.
1 health.
I just ripped
I
out
got a
like
little
whole
too
row.
overconfident.
I have a single bit of health. I have 1
I
health.
killed myself. Oh my god.
Hey guys, I just ripped out like a chunk of my hair.
Thank you, Mercy.
What? Huh?
And they're called Fluidly Gay.
Oh, I love them actually.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Actually, I don't know which keybind says thanks. I wish I did know.
Just do C and then it'll be on the top left.
Oh.
Just bring your mouse to it quickly. Yeah, there we go.
Hi.
Hi.
That was the wrong thing. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to say anything. I meant to say hi.
Awesome.
Quadruple kill.
I love
Having,
playing
like-
Fortnite, guys. Could you tell?
Sorry.
I love playing Fortnite, guys. Could you tell? Or
My god, that guy was so little and so fast.
yeah, that's
Genji.
Genji.
He's my boyfriend.
Congratulations.
I have a friend who's a Genji fictive. They're so funny. I love them. I actually play Overwatch with them, and like one of the very first conversations we had when we met was his friend keeps telling him to like make catboy shit. And I think it's really fucking funny.
That is funny.
Awesome! Let's go!
Awesome. Wow,
That's
that's awesome.
awesome!
Wow, that's awesome.
One of the very first times I played Pharah, I got a team kill. I actually have the clip, and I can send it because it was so great. And I told I put in the match chat that it was my first time playing Pharah, and the other team, like the Ana was like, man, what the hell?
Wow. Wow.
Hold on,
Wow.
I'm gonna be toxic to AI bots, and I'm gonna camp their fucking spawns. Don't know. Awesome.
Wow, that's awesome.
Oh, I am an achievement.
Yay!
And I got a reward.
Yeah, baby! Yeah! I always
I need to
feel
put more
evil
ice
when
in
I
my
get
coffee.
donuts. They're so
My coffee
funny.
got warm.
Awesome.
Wow, that's awesome.
Wow,
Wow.
that's awesome. Wow.
And I guess Quest Watch is the newest thing. I wonder if I should play it.
Yeah, people wanted story elements of Overwatch, so they added Quest Watch, even though they were going to add actual story stuff for characters. That was the entire point of Overwatch 2, if anyone didn't know that. But no, they canceled it. For shits and giggles.
What?
Yeah, there was a whole thing.
Sorry
And
to
a lot of
compare
people,
it to.
a lot of people said that they made like Farah and Baptiste and Lifeweaver canonically queer because of the cancellation.
Sorry
And I mean,
to,
I would believe it. It's Blizzard. What do we
sorry
expect
to
from Blizzard?
praise fucking Genshin Impact of all things, but I think the way that they have like character story arcs set up is made very smartly, and I wish
Yeah, it
Overwatch
is.
would like make it similarly.
I think a large part of the lore for Overwatch is in their animated shorts, which I guess I don't really mind because I love watching those. I will always rewatch them with like popcorn and shit. I've seen them hundreds of times, but like also like, come on, it's not that difficult to add it into
Fucking
the
love
fucking game.
Kirikos.
Mm-hmm.
But like,
Also, do
yeah.
you guys
Let
like
me
my
out.
combat medic mercy costume? I love
Yes.
it. It looks so cutie patootie in this one. I
Yeah,
love
for those who don't know, the way Genshin Impact's story thing is set up is that you collect keys over a couple days. I think that's what they're called. And like it takes
Yeah.
2 keys to like unlock a character's story quest. And it'll be like I don't remember the name of it, but there's like a part 1, part 2, and it just tells you about the character. You go on an adventure, you do shit, and you learn about them. I think it's made smartly.
Mhm.
Oh, hello, turret.
And like I've played most of them before I quit Genshin Impact.
Yeah,
They're
same.
built well.
They are. Like that's like one of the very few things I can praise them for.
And also the fact that you can choose like your own path, like an actual fucking story thing is great.
It's great.
Like they have like at least 6 outputs for like all of the characters. Oh my god, can this break
And while
it
some of the quests, like I think it was Child's, where his quest, like you don't even go with him. You take care of his little brother, which is incredibly
Yeah.
fucking stupid. You don't even learn about him. Well, like there's some of them are like that, and they're like built story-wise stupidly, but like the base mechanic of how it works, more games should implement something like that.
Yeah, my favorite thing about the fact that you don't really quote unquote learn about Child is the fact that you're learning about his brother, which is a huge part in who he is and his backstory and how much he like cares about his family and stuff.
I mean, I like that I wasn't going around with him because I hate him.
You know, Child was my very first 5-star other than I used him so frequently because
I mean, I
nothing
just have
else.
my own bias against him. It's just a personal thing.
Fair. I think he's a little too gay for me.
Oh, that's great.
Oh my. Doink, doink. I love pulling out my Barbie blaster as Mercy.
Hey, don't pull out anything. Sorry. Hey,
Sorry,
calm
I'm
down there.
looking it out right now. Wait, look at me, look at me, look at me. I'm getting this on stream.
Which one fucking are you? Oh, hi.
I'm whipping it out.
Oh my fucking god, get away.
Put that away.
Put that away.
I think it would be really funny if we clicked that and like put a sensor over the gun.
Oh,
If I
hell
remember
yeah.
to do it, I'll do it, because it's such a tiny moment.
Don't whip out your dick.
I'm kind of proud
Oh,
of
you gotta
that
whip out the
ability I
Barbie
pulled
blaster?
out. I'm kind
I
of
love
proud of
calling
how
it the
I
Barbie
pulled-
blaster ever since like Sigh. Ever since our Mercy. I love having so many people from Overwatch because I just have to clarify that they. Anyways, she called it a Barbie blaster and had been calling it that ever since. Valkyrie Justice.
The wall on top of our escort.
Oh yeah, you want another one? Hold on.
Oh my god, okay.
Here you go.
Wow.
Anything for you guys.
You really trapped me behind it, and I'm alone. Wow.
Sorry, I didn't mean to separate
But-
you like that.
I
didn't mean to
I
get you.
forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, sometimes I really like using my ability because I think I do it kind of well.
Oh shit.
Well, I died. Awesome.
My
That's
condolences.
Awesome.
Wow, that's
Wait.
awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
Well,
Yeah, that's one of Mercy's
It wasn't
abilities.
needed. It wasn't needed, but that's awesome.
It wasn't, but I wanted to.
Real.
We all had to be there.
Are you kidding me?
Torb did it, and not you.
He's not even moving!
It's because of his turret.
He
Oh
was
my
just
God.
fucking there!
There's no way.
Oh.
That's,
girl was
oh my God,
sitting there.
That reminds me, like, one time I was playing Sombra,
Mm-hmm.
and there was a Reaper who got a team kill with his ultimate by himself, and his little Potog intro was playing, as it does, and we're all like, yeah, let's see that fucking Reaper 5 kill. Let's see that Reaper team kill. Let's fucking go. The screen glitches. What appears on it? Me! As Sombra! With a fucking 3-person kill, and it's not even enough to count as a triple kill.
Oh my god, Jesus.
It was so funny.
Oh,
Everyone
after
was
this
like
round-
laughing in chat.
After this round, can we take just a little break so I can go warm up my burger?
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
sure.
get burger with it. We'll entertain our non-existent chat. Don't worry.
I'm gonna play this round. It's after this.
Was Bailey in the chat like a while ago?
Yeah, but like that was a while ago. Bailey probably went to bed.
Uh,
I have to accept that not everybody goes to bed at hellish hours.
Or every
need to
time I
stop
play-
waking up so late.
every time I play myself, I need to like punch everything for the little like fucking sounds I make when I do, because that's
Thanks, Kiriko, for healing me, even though I don't need
me.
that.
I'm real. I'm real.
I am silly.
I am
silly.
I am silly.
I zoned out. And I ended up like so far
This
behind you
Kiriko must be so
guys.
bad. Sorry, I'm delusional.
Don't worry.
Hey, I know what you are.
It's okay. We all have our delusions, you know.
Yeah.
I am silly.
I am silly! Listen, I don't like soy jacks, but I love that one.
I mean, the original image of the I am silly doesn't even have a soy jack on it.
Oh, I've only seen the one with a soy jack on it.
What? Because at least the original from what I've seen is this image of like, so it's supposed to be like a political comic or whatever, right? And there's like this guy who's like yelling, and the original, it was like exaggerating what he was saying, and at the end he says like, I am something or whatever, and I think they replaced that word with silly, and they like, that's what became the screen cap, or he just straight up said silly in the original thing. I'll find it again, because I remember finding the original image. So that's the one I know and love. It's the one that's a Y-modem sticker.
Original images.
I'll find you.
always-
I'll find you the image that I know of.
I can't wait to see what you've dug up from Soybaru. Thanks. Sorry,
Original
I'm
images
whipping out the names of
usually-
like the worst platforms possible. I'm sorry, guys.
I don't even know what the fuck you guys are talking about.
I'm so glad you're out of the loop. It's so good for you.
Original images usually get like overshadowed by something else that becomes more popular.
Yeah, but like I feel like the I am silly one, what I see more is the one that's more close to the original of like the political comic art style. With the guy throwing his arms up like, I am silly!
I am
No.
I couldn't
silly.
self-heal in
No,
time.
I
Fuck.
fucking died. I died.
Also,
Me too.
Can we look at that Kiriko's like costume for a minute?
Oh.
Like, have you seen it?
I think
I mean, to be fair,
Nokia's
that
been doing that.
Kiriko's
Sorry.
trying to kill us.
Huh?
The Kiriko's costume. It looks so fucking good. I've never seen it before too. So that's
Get away from me.
sorry. I gotta get
Fuck you. Ah,
motherfucker.
I died again.
Somebody kill this Torbjorn. Somebody kill this Torbjorn.
I'm
so
getting
tired
him,
of
I'm
this
getting
guy.
him.
I'm
I got
busy
him.
killing this random.
I got the Torbjorn.
This rain is like not moving at all. Oh, we both died together. That's awesome.
Oh my god, I hate that spawn is so far away from the escort. And I walk so slow.
No, because you hear that little sound that it makes when the robot crosses one of the lines.
Mm-hmm.
That's the spawn point changing.
Mm-hmm.
Killing
So-
myself.
That's why it's best
Okay,
to
I
keep
got-
the robot like with us. Cause
No,
then
no, no,
we
no.
stop.
You are not pinning me. You asshole. You are not pinning me.
Yeah!
Man, that's awesome.
Get
That was
Yeah.
beautiful. We conjure a
I'm
beautiful world together.
I better have gotten paid at the game for that.
That was a beautiful combination of
Which
abilities.
is Sombra,
Most of those kills seem to be credited to you. Most of those kills
Huh?
seem to be credited to you. Like, it had you as the main
Yeah.
killer. Oh,
We
that
conjure a
character is
beautiful
cool.
world.
Oh, I love you.
Fuck. Balls. Shit. Okay, I'm not that low health. though.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, I have a boost I could be using that I forgot about because I changed the key.
I think I just hallucinated card.
Card is not in
Happens.
call.
I need them to come out of that like
It would be
giant
cool if he
fucking
was, but unfortunately he isn't.
Or
Sorry,
right
don't
there.
mean gay, but
Friendship.
No, I've
is
been gay the entire
hallucinating your friends.
stream.
I'm sorry
Told
too.
everyone I'm gonna
sorry
get
too.
you!
Hey, guys, I love when my girl boyfriend doesn't call with me. I'm sorry, guys.
I mean, that's completely
Faggot.
fair.
This plot twist, I love listening to her speak.
Yay!
Hooray!
I love
Hooray!
that. Was by the way the one I have.
Yay! We conjure a beautiful world.
I
yeah.
just realized that's why it happened because the combo. That's awesome.
That was a
Mhm.
wonderful combination.
It was
I
beautiful.
didn't even
Actually, wait,
realize
no,
the
hold on,
combination
hold on.
happened.
Cancel. Go heat up your burger.
My burger!
Go heat up your food.
Oh, I
Hey,
can check out the wait, no, because all the shop stuff is gonna be like real life money in it.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to podcast section of Overwatch stream.
Yippee.
What if we just sat here completely silent?
No, I can't. I
No.
can't do that.
You want to entertain
It's just
stream
like
while
a-
I go put my plate away?
Yeah, we'll try.
Okay.
Absolutely. I'll sing for them.
It
Hold on.
said I got 100 credits for something, but I don't know what the credits are.
Hold on, I'm being so serious about this. I'm actually gonna whip out like a karaoke thing.
Real.
I need to change my Discord so that it'll actually pick up. Let's sing.
Ooh, I got sprays.
I don't know what I want to karaoke.
I don't know how to use sprays, but I got sprays.
Oh, it's bound to Y, like automatically.
Oh, okay.
Do you have a recommendation of what song I should sing?
All the songs I can think of are by Bowling for Soup, and I don't think you listen to them.
I don't, so I'm going to sing Backstreet Boys.
Oh, there's
Um,
2 different. Ooh, I have multiple. I like the Overwatch 2 version of Orisa, I'm gonna be so honest.
You like what?
the Overwatch 2 skin for Marissa, Orisa, because there's like an Overwatch 1 and then there's an Overwatch 2.
Oh yeah, because they switched it when they made a new game. I like some of the Overwatch 2 ones, but some of them, like I prefer Soldier's Overwatch 1 over than the Overwatch 2. I don't know why. I like masked people. I'm odd, okay?
Real.
Like there's something about people who wear masks. That's actually amazing coming from me because I fucking love Roadhog and that's canon. Roadhog is my wife, I swear to God.
That's
I love
real.
Roadhog. Anyways, I'm pulling up the Backstreet Boys.
I love the Backstreet Boys. I don't even listen to the Backstreet Boys, but I love the Backstreet Boys.
Why is Gordon? Okay. Awesome.
Gordon's what?
Look at no mic.
Oh no.
I'm
I hear
back.
Gordon's doing something and then I go, oh no.
I'm singing the Backstreet Boys for our lovely audience while we wait on everything.
That's
I haven't
great.
had. I'm playing this from YouTube, by the way.
I'm
Okay.
gonna check Tumblr while I have the time.
Voice and video. Let's see.
For some reason, I'm looking
Noise
through
suppression, none.
I'm looking through the shop right now, and it seems like there's nothing for Orisa right now. Like at least
Yeah,
it's like
it's like it's
advertised.
time stuff. Let me see if this
Yeah.
picks up.
Everyone hate me.
You are my fire, the one desire. Believe when I say I want it that way. We are two worlds apart. Can't reach to your heart when you say I want it that way. Tell me why it ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why it ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. Am I your fire? Your one desire. I know it's too late, but I want it that way. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. Now I can see that we're falling apart from the way that it used to be. Yeah, no matter the distance, I want you to know that deep down inside of me, you are my fire, the one desire. You are, you are. Don't wanna hear you. Ain't nothing but a heartache. Ain't nothing but a mistake. I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. 'Cause I want it that way.
God, that was
What's
beautiful.
That was
It's
awesome,
really
guys.
I
We should
I
like
didn't
become the new Backstreet Boys.
real. The thing is, I didn't remember most of the lyrics, so I was basing it off of your singing. But
Same.
because I was basing it off of your singing, sometimes I had to pause because your mic would cut out.
No, no, that's awful.
I want to clip that, but I don't know how to do
Also, look
Twitch
at what I
clips.
sent in no mic. It has to be. It has to be.
No, it is.
Aw, itty.
It is
An
100%.
oity. It's an
The itty
oity.
and that. The oity.
Oh yeah, the Zelda. I didn't see that first.
Although I'm gonna clip that. I'm gonna clip that and I'm gonna put
We
it
have
in my Overwatch compilation.
Please.
Like I said I would make.
Send that in my modem, please, because I don't know how to do Twitch clips.
That's gonna take like a whole minute of the fucking video.
Okay, it's okay.
That's awesome.
It's
Wow, that's
beautiful.
awesome.
If you can't send it to my modem, at least just send it straight to my DMs. I need that fucking video.
I have Discord Nitro, but I don't, or I have Discord Nitro Classic. I don't have Discord Nitro.
Oh.
So
Just upload it
that's
on
why I
Google
can't send
Drive.
it.
Yeah,
What?
upload it on Google Drive and send it a link a link, and I can download it.
Yeah, I'll
And I
try
have
to. But my
I have
biggest
the
fear,
Nitro.
my biggest fear is that you'll be able to see the name of my
I
Google
usually don't.
account.
No, I usually don't see names of Google Drive creators when I go to Google Drive.
Awesome, because I don't need to reveal our past.
I'd have
Like-
to go out of my way to hunt that down, and I don't remember how to do it, so. And I don't want to do it.
I know why Modem talks about Genshin, which is a
Mhm.
problematic thing. But it's not the only problematic game that we used to play.
Mhm.
There's another one that's out there. I'm not gonna say, but we don't play it anymore, so.
Puts my hands on your shoulders. I'm a fan of a particular cat girl franchise in the anime community. I'm worse.
Fair enough.
I don't play
We
the game,
all-
so
We all have our problematic medias that we
we have our
critically enjoy.
demons.
Yeah.
We have our demons.
One of my demons is actually my own source.
Say
Except
it,
I've talked
say
about it in my
it.
modem before. It's Zubo, and it's
Mm.
it's unpopular. It's severely unpopular.
Mm.
It's a good game, but no one's heard of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of my
So because
demons.
of that, there's only one way to, because I never actually technically completed it. We never found all the Zubos.
Mm. I feel like I've
We
heard
beat
of
the
that.
game, we just never found all the Zubos. So there's one in the Wild West group,
Mm.
which
It
I
sounds
don't know
familiar.
if you can tell where I'm going with this, but it's
I know.
yeah, it's they have the appearance of something quite racist. Which
Oh.
we didn't even know about until this year.
Uh,
Awesome.
Yeah.
What?
a lot of A lot of my sources are demons because I've got Homestuck and like Y2K
Gordon,
Oh,
you
yeah.
missed us. You
and
missed
I
us
got
all group
Marvel Cinematic
karaokeing.
Universe.
You did, but we're gonna clip it and you'll be able to see
Yeah.
You guys
it.
fucking
Yeah.
karaoke. What were you
I want it
singing?
that way.
Wait, I'll send it to Y.
It
Okay.
was
Okay.
really funny.
What were you singing?
Backstreet
You'll
Boys,
find
I
out.
want it that way.
Oh, okay,
Oh.
I'll just
Yeah.
tell you.
It was really funny.
Why?
Cause like I started up and then everyone joined in.
Like keep our imaginary audience like entertained while you were gone.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
Sorry, I was
keep us
taking a
entertained.
piss.
I
Yeah,
told
no,
you
you told
before you
us.
left I wouldn't be able to sit through like a few minutes of silence. I'm not that kind of person.
Hold on,
You
don't
guys have
start
fun.
the
And we were
game yet.
talking about our
Don't start the game because I need to get a snack and a meal.
Okay.
because
Let's
we
start
were,
up
we were
some shit.
we after we did group karaoke, we were talking about our like each of our like problematic game demons that we have.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever heard of Postal? Have you guys must not have heard of it. You guys must never have heard of the game Postal.
The
Anybody
funniest
guess?
thing about you saying that is the fact that in my little like compilation of things from our last stream, I clipped when you said Hatsune Miku is going postal. Zero people remain or
And
whatever.
I guess like I've seen some people call BioShock problematic, but it's really just political. That's kind of
Yeah.
it's just political.
And honestly, like, here's the thing. A lot of media, like, will not be completely unproblematic because there's so many ways to, like, not only is there so many ways to interpret a media, but there's so many things that go into, like series and games and everything. It's so many people that are making one thing. And so it's very easy for just the smallest of things to be added that skew the game a bit to being a bit more uncomfortable. That doesn't necessarily mean that, like, every problematic media
I know what
should
you're
be
referencing
enjoyed.
here.
Because there
I
are
know what you're referencing here.
I wasn't really referencing anything in specific. There's just a
I
lot
thought
of
you were
games.
referencing Postal.
No, I was more so talking about like just like any game or series, etc., where they have a lot of people who work on it, and so sometimes, you know, inevitably sometimes like someone will bring up an idea that has issues with it, but it'll, you know, it still get wrapped up in everything else, and the others just don't pay attention to that. And so I feel
This
like
burger was kind of dry.
there are some medias that just have so many issues with them, or like given the context around them, I just do not like when people are into them. Like I've talked about this a lot, but like South Park, that is, if like I get in the older days when it came out, it was big shock culture, like a big like shock humor culture and all that kind of stuff. And so like I get a lot of media from like the 2000s would have those elements in it, you know, even if that's not inherently good today and it still wasn't good back then. It's like a very common thing that like in the 2000s, like shock content and everything, and like being vulgar and being offensive, like that was a big thing, right?
And I mean,
but it is the year 2023. South Park is still doing that shit. They have not learned, they have not grown,
I mean, like,
they have not
if
improved.
I were to make an example here, Family Guy's whole thing is being shock culture, pretty much. And even then, I think it was Family Guy. It might have been The Simpsons. It was one of them who made an episode, and it was that one audio that went viral on TikTok, and it was like name a good person, and you can't say da 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 da, and it was just horrible in history. And like that was a really good take.
The thing is, no media can be wholly unproblematic. Everything's gonna have problems with it because humans cannot be fully
Absolutely. So that's why
It's just that some games or medias will like just do it over and over and over and over again.
And
To the
that's
point where
why
it's irredeemable.
What I'm saying is just like, on one hand, there is really shitty media, but on the other, we should like. You should be allowed to enjoy something if you're critical of the issues. Of course, it's not that shitty, you know?
Like,
because like no one can be unproblematic. Even the most progressive people you'll meet will still be quote unquote problematic. It's not a death sentence. Everyone has their flaws. It's just how you deal with them and the amount of them.
I feel like a really good example for this particular thing is JoJo, Sorry to Be Autistic, because like the earlier parts of it have
Mhm.
some really bad elements to it. Where like part 2 is complicated. You know that it's complicated because we both know that. But like they have some bad takes sometimes. But also like the longer and longer it's gone on, the more and more like redeemable it's
No,
become.
yeah, because the creator has learned and grown and everything. And so
Yeah.
I respect when people will learn and grow and change what they're creating.
Yeah.
That's why with shows like South Park, I dislike them because they haven't grown, they haven't changed or anything like that. They are completely stagnant. They have, like, it's still the same. And that's why I really enjoy Postal so much, is because after so many years, they have genuinely changed and they realized that what they once thought was funny or cool to put into games isn't, like, it actually isn't acceptable. And they've grown from that to a point they've taken down their worst game so that they can't profit off of it. Like, I enjoy that. And what I was saying earlier was that, like, again, as long as you're genuinely just critical of what you're into, like that, I think that's really the most important, because not only because you shouldn't be ignoring the things in it, but when it comes to a lot of media, if you're not critical of it and you either just ignore it, or you just kind
You're
of
gonna internalize that shit.
no, exactly, like that's going to change the way you think. That's why like South Park is a big pipeline media, because that thing makes itself like purposefully centrist in a way that wants to shift you to the right. And it's medias like those and ones that are less a culprit of that, where it's just like, if you're not critical, that shit is going to get into your mind. And it's even worse when you're
Like-
white. It's even worse when you're not Jewish, or just culturally Christian in general. Like that, it will be even worse, especially because like, when you grow up Jewish or you grow up like not white, you are able to pick up on more because of lived experiences, and you've learned more. So you're able to pick up more on
Like,
And
the
I
dog
always
whistles.
notice that like I always notice that like because South Park is known for having a large younger fan base, and I noticed that like that part of the fan base, at least it's a consistent type of people who like it, are the sheltered white trans mask like 12-year-olds who are racist to others, and then they get disgustingly defensive when you call them out on that shit. 'Cause I have seen and met way too many of those motherfuckers for it to just be by chance.
No, yeah, it's definitely a pattern. And I think it's also because if you really have to look at the groups that shows like that target. When you see them target less white people and more people of color, obviously white people are going to be more into it. When you see them make trans misogynistic jokes, but they don't poke fun at trans masculine people, more trans masculine people are going to want to get into it. And
Yeah,
then
exactly.
trans femmes won't want to get into it because it's
Because
like,
they do
that is
poke at
active
trans
hate.
femmes, but they don't poke at trans masks,
No, yeah,
and
they've
that's
gone
like
trans
very
misogynistic quite a lot.
clearly. It's very clearly why that's so much of their fan base.
And what was I saying? Yeah, like when you grow up with lived experiences of being like a person of color or anything, you're able to spot those things out like more easily. And when you're white, there are a lot of things you just cannot pick up on, and so it gets even more easily internalized because you don't realize. Like I've had so many just like I don't even know if I can count them as microaggressions, but I've had like statements and things said to me where it's like I could tell that white person did not know the issue with what they were saying, because there are even the smallest, most subtle details that others just won't pick up on, of things you're just not supposed to say or do to people. I don't know if I can even think of like I don't know if I can think of any examples, but they're just hold on. I've been pinged in chat. But and I think that also has to do with it because, especially with South Park, even the more like even the subtle things of South Park, or even like more even things that are more blatant, white people just won't notice and just won't pick up on, because they're too busy laughing at the 12-year-olds who are saying penis all the time. They find it too funny.
Yeah.
And
like even
the,
as like white people who grow and learn like the previous internalized racist shit that they grew up with, like because of the specific audience that it targets of like 12-year-olds and preteens, they haven't grown enough to unlearn most of that shit.
Yeah, so they're
Mhm.
just shoveling more into their brains. And
Yeah.
a thing that I find really heartbreaking is that I actually see a lot of white Jewish people who are big fans of the show because I think it's because the show does heavily target Jewish people, and so I feel like it's kind of their form of reclamation. And I know one of the creators is Jewish, but I also don't give a shit because the show has pandered so much to anti-Semites that I just don't care. And it's really heartbreaking to watch white Jews kind of betray the rest of the community because they want to reclaim this series, but there's so much to it that you really just can't reclaim it. And getting into it and making it popular just kind of opens the door to assholes who want to get into or are into it and are not Jewish and are anti-Semitic. And I don't know, I also, again, that, like, I know white Jewish people have a very specific experience with white privilege because a lot of them don't get considered as white by anti-Semites. But I really do think there's a large part of like white privilege that plays into white Jews wanting to get into it so bad. Because me personally, as a Jewish person who is not white, that show is abhorrent to me. I don't like it. I don't want to get into it. And I don't know. I just really don't like seeing that sort of divide in our community because there's already not a lot of us. And I swear, every time I meet somebody online and they're, I don't explain it, like, there's this, like, weird distance between my own experience and, like, white Jewish people's experiences. Because so many of them will just get into blatantly awful shit because they think them being Jewish cancels it out. And they will just act so, like, odd and strange to other people in the community. I do not know why they're so obsessed with creating that divide, but it is terrible. I hate it. That is ugh.
I think it's kind of like correct me if I'm wrong, but you guys know how like a lot of trans mass kids got into Calvin Gara or Gara whatever because it was like they want they what's the
They're
phrasing I'm looking for?
bootlickers.
But also it's like they were young, they were trans masked, they were first dealing with those like complicated feelings of being trans masked, how like dealing with transphobia, and so they wanted someone else to put down so they could feel safer.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what I think is kind of happening, but also correct me if I'm wrong.
No, I get it. Kind of acting like pick-me's, I'll be so honest. Going on record by
And
saying
like the
this.
parallel to that is like trans femmes, including me, who were like accidentally pipelined by Blair White, which is like the parallel to Calvin. And it's horrible. It's disgusting.
I get it. You know, as somebody who falls under both, like the trans mask and trans femme umbrella, we grew up with both, which I think is really like
same.
looking back.
We did too.
You know how everyone says like Calvin Garris for trans mask, like Blair White's for trans femmes. Like we were into both, and we are both. Like okay, maybe it does line up. Maybe it does line up.
And I mean, like, I was never a huge Calvin fan. I was more closely aligned with Storm Ryan, if you know who that is.
I remember, yeah.
I was mostly a fan of Storm Ryan, and I envied his relationship so fucking bad.
A thing that I find really upsetting is just seeing like how Calvin Garris and Blair White, they were made like role models for their own respective families, and I find that so heartbreaking, especially because like Calvin was more of like a centrist, so it didn't like he was a big true scum and a big exclusionist, but in terms of actual politics he was more of a centrist, while Blair White was just straight up a Republican. And I feel like that was really devastating to the trans femme community, especially the trans femme community of
there
color.
Are a lot of
because Blair White isn't white, and so you know, growing up and looking back is just so heartbreaking to see like already there isn't a lot of like trans femme and trans women of color representation that younger trans femmes can look up to, but seeing one of the most prominent like trans women of color being Blair White, who like proudly like hates everything that she is and sides with Republicans, like that is so that stings even more when you bring in intersectionality into the mix. Like that's
and like seeing her side with people who hate her so much, like I can only think like how little like self-worth do you have to even put yourself through that shit.
And it's really fucking heartbreaking, especially after so much that like the community she's a part of have been through. It's just God.
Well, I don't feel bad for her as a person because she's disgusting. I feel bad for her. Who was once a child.
And even then, even though she's been a genuinely terrible person, there still is a part of me that just feels bad that she got wrapped into this, you know what I mean?
Yeah, me too.
Especially because, like, the fact that she isn't white genuinely is, at least in my perception, is a very important, because I feel like it's very common for women of color, especially trans women of color, to have that experience of like wanting the approval, especially of white people, and especially because we grew up with a very similar experience. Even if we weren't wholly aware of what we were growing up, we still had that feeling of wanting that exterior approval, and so it just really hurts me even more to see. Like God, it's even like I know she's done so much, but I just feel so bad that she's gotten herself wrapped up into this.
No, it's completely understandable.
Especially because coming from a brown family that has wanted to assimilate and fit in so badly, a brown family that is turned against like our own people, it is like that, you know, it's like really personal to me. And so I hate watching it. I don't think she'll hold on. There we go. I don't think she'll ever get better. I hope she does one day.
I don't think she will.
I think she's a lost cause, and that shit breaks my heart.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta take my meds.
I was about to say, hey, who wants to play Overwatch? we just got done with a very deep conversation. Let's play Overwatch, guys.
It's funny how this little break started with karaoke, and now it's just
now we're getting into deep shit.
Yeah.
Happens. Once we
there's
start
a pipeline
streaming,
somewhere there.
when we're streaming and it hits like around like midnight in Gordon's time zone, that's when shit starts getting serious.
That's when we start getting slash
That's also
serious.
when I take my meds.
You gotta get slash serious with it. I'm putting us in a new game.
Okay, give me.
It's good
Also,
for our brains.
I'm so sad because like there's this really cool skin I unlocked for Orisa, but I actually need to buy the battle pass to use the skin, and I want to die.
Oh.
Cause so cute. She looks kind of like it's a griffin.
Oh, I know that one.
Oh yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
So cute, and also like the cover image for the season or whatever is so cute because it's like Tracer and Orisa are going in battle together, and I think that's adorable.
Yeah. The battle pass isn't too expensive, I think. It's like $15 over here, so I think it'd be like 10 for you.
I mean, I wish I could just buy the Tracer skin without having to do all of the battle pass.
No, yeah. Same.
I just want to get Orisa skins. I love Orisa, please.
Science holds the key to understanding.
Hey, Junkrat, you okay over there?
Are
Hey,
you doing okay? You okay, bud? You okay, bud?
I really like how
You good?
Yeah,
I
I'm
really
fine.
like how
This is normal.
I really like how it plays like May's voice line of like science is the key to understanding, and then it's Junkrat in the corner.
We're never
gonna
understanding
click
this
that.
anomaly.
I feel like Junkrat would be like one of those like tiny dogs with the eye boogers and like that
You're
would
right. Oh, you're right.
I am.
and that like those dogs like scream. They don't even bark.
No, they're like,
I am.
it's like, oh, he's so cute. How old is he? And he's like, he was just born. Like the dog looks like he's been through several wars, and the dog is like 2 years old.
Yeah.
Not even 2.
The dog looks aged by the horrors of the world. It's like, this is my little baby. He's a couple months old.
And the dog's name is like Cupcake or something.
Yeah, this is Cupcake. She's just 7 months old. She's bitten 7 children.
Holy
She's not allowed in
fire.
stores. But I sneak her in my bag. In my handbag. Because they always put those fucking dogs in their like big handbags.
Yeah.
They're called curse dogs for a reason.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have good experiences with purse dogs. I'm so sorry. Like I don't
I've
know if
never
Chihuahuas
seen
count.
one.
I guess they're kind of like size of Chihuahuas.
They
but
do.
My uncle had a Chihuahua. That thing almost bit my face off. That thing got up to my face. I was like 5.
The thing with Champagne, who's like one of our dogs, she could be a purse dog, but we just never bring her in as one. You
I'm
know.
so glad. That's good for the health of the dog. I think.
I mean, like, around where
Worse
I
than I
live, a lot of people own Chihuahuas, and I don't know, I've never, like, touched or held or pet one, because they kind of scare me.
Yeah, I've always been very scared of those dogs ever since my experience with my uncle's dog like a little while back. I think the dog's dead now.
'Cause, I mean, Chihuahuas as a breed are not inherently aggressive. It's the way that a lot of people fail to raise them correctly that they end up aggressive.
Yeah,
Do we
that
have a
goes with
healer
a
in
lot
chat?
of. Huh?
Do we have a healer in chat? I don't think
Uh-oh.
so.
No, we don't. I can feel the effects of it.
I can respawn as Kiriko once I die.
It's okay, I'm doing fine so far. But I just nearly died.
I need
for a second.
healing.
Oh shit, I unlocked my ability. Awesome. I need to find a good moment for it.
I also
feel
unlocked
like
mine.
with a lot of dogs that they're stereotyped to act up or be aggressive. It's less they're. Oh, okay, Junkrat. Okay, get it. It's less their just inherent nature and more so just like people just tend to raise those certain dogs like shit.
And also, people tend to, like, fail to realize that different dogs need to be raised in different ways.
No, exactly. They don't
Like,
all
they
have
think
the
they
same
can-
temperaments and behaviors.
They think they can raise a Chihuahua the same way they would a Golden Retriever, and no, that is not how it works.
They'll think because dogs aren't inherently aggressive or evil that they should all be raised the same. And it's like, no,
Yeah.
some dogs will have like higher tempers than others. Some dogs will be a bit more dangerous than others. You have to raise them accordingly. Like you have to, treat dogs like individuals because they fucking are.
That round seems very fast.
That was insanely quick and I played like ass. I'm not proud of that one.
I just zoned out the entire time.
Me too. I don't know where I am. I don't know who I am. I don't know what my name is. I don't know what year it is.
You can see me getting stalled.
Yeah.
I need a burp so bad, guys.
I think you may need Adderall.
Junkrat's animations look good. Like, I like the gun animations.
Really? You do? Really? Oh my god, really? You do? What?
Yeah.
That's awesome. You know that's me?
Yeah, you spin the gun really cool, dude.
I feel like every time I play myself, I just really get fucking insane with it.
Real.
It's I feel myself coming out. I feel my true inner demons reaching
Coming
me.
out? Oh my god. Happy Pride Month.
Oh my god!
Happy Pride
Pride
Month.
month is over. No more of that.
Okay.
It's
I mean,
Disability
it's
Pride
Disability
Month.
Pride Month.
Yeah, I just...
Oh,
Are
true.
you coming out as having ADHD? Congratulations.
Oh my god! I support you.
I open
Also,
Be
the
honest,
Pride
guys.
Month.
What disorders do you think Junkrat has? I feel like he has everything.
No, I think
no.
if I were to actually put names to it, I think he has ADHD, autism, probably schizophrenia.
But I still
Really?
I think he's ADHD schizophrenic, personally.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Look, I'm using
Also,
my mind beams, okay?
You're
I mean, I can
Back-
smell the schizophrenia on him. I'm sorry.
Thanks.
Fun fact
right.
about last... Fun fact
I
about
can say this. I
last
have schizophrenia.
Oh, congratulations! This is news to me. Did you finally figure it out? Good job.
It's not that I figured it out.
Happy
I've
birthday!
known. I'm just in denial.
I'm so glad
Oh
you
my
got out of
gosh.
denial. Happy birthday. Welcome
I
to
mean,
the
I don't know if
team.
I have schizoaffective. I don't know if I'm schizoaffective or schizophrenic.
You're on that
but-
spectrum.
yeah. I literally take schizophrenia medication.
Come be on the schizophrenia spectrum with me, and I put my hand out like mercy.
Oh, I fell off.
So, okay, so fun fact about last round, I learned that the cars can run you over and do damage.
Ha.
That actually didn't happen. There's one map that, or a few maps that have roads, and if you go on the roads, you will actually get hit by cars.
Awesome.
I was gonna say something, but people might take it the wrong way, so never mind.
Oh, can you beam it into my brain?
Yeah.
Can you like?
Use the telepathy.
No, yeah.
I'm like screaming. I'm screaming in my mental thoughts right now. I'm like screaming, Gordon, Gordon, I'm telling you this right now.
I can feel the thoughts. Fuck. Okay, never mind. Stop the telepathy. I can't take it.
Did you hear my thoughts? Did you hear it?
No, but I think I just fucking drooled all over myself. Ooh. Ooh. I felt a part of my brain melt. Never again. Never mind. Goodbye. Goodbye. I am goodbye.
The schizo to schizo brain dreams didn't work.
No, that fucked up my brain. I got worse. I got a new disorder.
I gave you my bipolar disorder.
We didn't trade. What did I give you? Fuck, we gotta figure it out. It's like one of those.
NPDs?
Huh?
Guessing game.
You've
I
had
don't know.
BPD. I couldn't have given it to
No,
you.
I said NPD.
Oh, NPD? Congratulations! It's like one of those little surprise, like those like blind
no.
bags. You're just like, you don't know what disorder you're gonna get. You open it, it's like, ah,
It's like
okay.
Secret Santa. You get my disorder. I get this one.
That's how I assign like disorders to characters I like. It's like Secret Santa for them. Like I just gift it to them. But the thing is that I'm so right about the way I perceive characters. I know it.
That's gotta be a potog right there.
Also, Gordon, speaking of telepathy,
Gordon.
do you appreciate me like tagging you in telepathy memes?
I do. I've noticed you're doing that now, and I find it hilarious. Am I just the guy who can read people's thoughts now?
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Hi.
It's really funny because growing up, I always had the paranoia that other people could read my thoughts. So I'm really glad I can read. Apparently, I can read other people's thoughts now.
I've also had that paranoia for a while.
Shout out. You know what I used to do?
You've been
Whenever I would have those moments of paranoia, I would look to a person and I would start cursing them out and insulting them. I'm like, fuck you, I know you can hear what I'm thinking right now. Fuck you,
I've done that too.
Terrible, I hate you. And then they just kind of look at me wondering why I'm staring at them like I'm a fucking dog. Like I've got like the chihuahua look in my eyes. So I'm like
And then when
them.
they look at me, then I'm like convinced. Oh my god, they heard it. Oh my god.
No, because this one time I was like, nod at me if you can hear my thoughts, and the person nodded, and I was like, fuck! Shit!
kill myself.
Did you DM me or
kill
something? Can
myself
you?
in there.
I want to know what you were gonna say.
Okay.
Can you text me? I messaged that shit.
Okay, I'm gonna iMessage you. This is gonna be our new like special form of communication.
Just our iMessage.
But yeah, Gordon, like since the day I joined Y Modem and I first got in, because that first day I learned about the Kiplada telepathic link the day I joined. So since then, you've just been the telepathy guy.
Yeah.
Proving it.
I'm telepathy, dude.
Proving it.
Sorry, I'm looking at this message right now.
Because I thought the thing is with telepathy, I thought it'd just be like kind of a funny. I thought it'd just be like a. What the hell are you guys talking about?
That's really funny to me, isn't it?
He thumbs down my.
Hold on. I gotta make this even better. I gotta whip out my emoji.
But
I'm whipping
yeah,
out my
with the,
emoji.
Oh god.
with the Kiplada telepathy thing, I thought it'd just be like a funny joke. I thought it'd be a funny joke that came up every now and again, but then it just kept happening, and then you started having telepathic moments with other people, including myself.
Oh, I'm sending you one of those
Didn't
live
stop.
fucking emojis. Hold on. Yeah, I love whatever.
Also, the round started.
No, I know. I love my special bond with people. I love when people talk to me. I love when people perceive me. Sorry, I know I know
I'm
what I
sorry.
sound
The
like.
thought that just beamed into my brain after you accent. That was little Jewish boy disapproves of lesbians.
No!
Goodness.
I am #1 ally and friend to lesbians, okay?
Fuck are you guys talking about?
Collectively, we were one for years, okay? We get it.
I know.
And it wasn't even a moment of confusion, we just genuinely were. Our collective identity just shifted. I get it. I support. I'm an ally to the lesbian community.
Stop, I need to send you an emoji.
You go, girl. That's not a I'm just talking community as a whole. I love saying you go, girl.
You go, girl.
Postal reference. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Where the fuck is my
knocked him off the thing. I just knocked whoever the tank was.
I was
off
gonna
the
send an
ledge. That was
emoji, but
beautiful.
when I got my new phone, it wiped my customized one.
You gotta make that now.
I gotta make it now.
But yeah,
I still
it was,
have my ugly
oh,
Gordon
that was
Freeman
beautiful.
If I take the hair off.
Okay, where are they coming from?
Barney, we need to cook. Jesse, we need to cause a resonance cascade.
Jesse, we need to make more estrogen.
Jesse, we need to go to Zen. Jesse, we need to kill an island.
So, are we just gonna keep saying random fucking Walter White lines now? Jesse,
Jesse the Gonarch is after us.
Good grief, Jesse.
Hey.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
You can't just say good grief in front of me. No,
Oh, Gordon, have you ever seen that image of Carcat meeting troll Walter White?
What?
Oh.
I
That's
have
awesome. He's my idol. I love Walter White. I love Breaking Bad. I have only seen 3 episodes of Breaking Bad.
not. Walter White is my little kawaii, like, uwu boy.
Walter White is my bitch.
Okay, I need to work on making my fucking emoji.
No, we're not done yet. Sorry, I don't know why I said Walter White's one of my bitches. I'm sorry. I get so many bitches and Walter White is one of them.
I don't forgive you.
What time is it?
Do you hate me? Do you hate me?
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
would you hate me? I'm so
'Cause it's
likable.
funny. Because it's funny. Who is this lady?
Hey guys.
Hi.
Hi, Card. Hi. Hi.
Hi, Card.
Hi.
Playing Overwatch.
Hi.
We're streaming.
Hi.
Live on Twitch.tv.
Sorry, everyone. Like
ketercore.
I get like I'm like a little like you know when dogs like yap and they get happy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My voice goes 3 octaves higher whenever I get excited. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
No,
guys.
I do too.
Sorry, guys. Something's wrong with me, guys.
It's okay. There's something wrong with all of us, you know? It's the
The
why
why
moments.
mode.
I mean,
That's
I have been so disgustingly ill over ketercore the entire time we've been playing. It's
I know.
okay.
I got your.
Yeah,
I got your
yeah.
iMessage.
That's just a peek into my beautiful mind.
Into your beautiful mind. Look,
Oh,
I've
it's an
posted
Ordle.
worse things about
It's an
Postal Dude
Ordis.
on Discord
Yeah.
before. It's fine.
Yeah, you
It's
have.
a fucking
You have.
Ordis. It's stop Junkrat, stop punching the Ordis.
The Ordis.
Okay, calm down.
Ow!
Okay, damn. Okay, damn.
Quiet.
Oh wait, could you guys hear me when I said hi back?
Yeah, I heard
you
you.
say hi
Oh.
once.
Okay, because I just realized my microphone is really far away.
Well, we can hear you a lot better. You're a lot more clear now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can
I
hear
barely heard your
Junkrat
vibe
just
before.
giggling maniacally.
That's just like me.
And he's like barking. That's great.
That's just like me. I don't even bark. What
No,
happened?
it's me, it's
Do you
me, it's me,
remember
it's me,
back
it's
in the
me,
day? You know those like just in general the like TikTok alt kids that would go up to people and start barking. What happened to them? What happened to them? What are they doing nowadays?
Well, it turned into, because that got popular, it turned into, like, stupid middle school boys will bark at people that look even slightly different.
I mean, yeah, Yeah, but like, what
Yeah.
happened to those TikTok kids that were barking at people? Where did they go? What happened to them?
I mean, I think they died
Did
after
they
like.
despawn?
No, I think they just got like genuinely. I think they just like got
He got
normal.
incarcerated.
Because it was the year of 2020 where like the alt kid boom happened, and then everyone got normal after that.
I mean, yeah, we were part of the alt kid boom.
I mean, I was too,
Look at where we are now.
and I got normal.
I mean,
The thing is, we were
I
part
just like.
we weren't part of the alt kid boom. We were part of that scene core phase that happened like closer to 2019.
I was part of the alt kid boom for like a month, but then I got genuinely interested in like punk history, and then I was like an actual punk.
no, yeah, we got into actual emo stuff really quickly because we were already slightly connected
Yeah.
to it. Because when we were much younger, we were really into a lot of emo bands, especially because one of our best friends really liked those bands. But we did unfortunately have the
getting
like
best
scene
friends.
core era. Sorry,
Mhm,
guys.
same.
The like,
Yeah,
you
we
know,
had-
the bright edits.
Oh
Yeah.
my fucking.
Those bright edits, we did a bunch of those, and that's why we struggle so greatly with trying to figure out if the stuff we post is like eye strain or not. Cause like,
Mm.
You've handled
Yeah.
the worst. I get it. Here, hold on. Since we're loading up into a queue, I'm gonna take this time to put Card's little avatar on the screen. So let me pick my character.
Yay.
Computer.
Computer.
So here's the thing. Remember how I turned off my auto suggest for Firefox now because
Yeah.
I don't want my Postal Dude fanfiction to show up, right? Okay, so that's really good. Now I don't have Postal Dude fanfiction on there anymore. But now I can't like automatically like have sites open anymore when I'm in the middle of searching that, and that was like I go to type in Fujitech and I have to actually Google it and open it on my own. I can't do
honestly,
done
it might be good for
I mean,
you
why
to-
don't you just make it as like a favorited tab?
Yeah, I was gonna say, why don't you like bookmark it or something?
Because I'm dumb and I didn't think of that.
It's real.
So much of my shit I just didn't think about. Oh. I was too focused like of the shock of like, cause when I think I was on like FaceTime or like a call or something with Dimitri like a night or two ago, right? And I remember
It was last night.
Was it last night? Okay, God, time passes so weird. And I remember like I go to my suggested when I'm typing 3 Postal Dude fanfiction show up. So I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
I gotta fix this. So I
It
turn
was
off.
really funny.
I turn off one of the suggested things because there are several things you can turn off to like shut off what they show you. I go back to test it. There are 7 Postal Dude fanfictions that show up in my recommended that are from my history. It's not even them recommending it to me because I've never seen it before. They are from my history, and I am reminded that I have been
know
through
what
at
you
least
are.
7 fanfictions.
Actually, the
know
funny
what
thing is,
you
I
are.
also use Firefox, but I've never seen that like feature of it pop up for me ever.
It's when you know the like when you can type into the search on top and not in the middle.
Yes.
It's
They'll
the
have it
autocomplete.
underneath. They'll have some shit that you've opened before.
Oh.
And normally for me it helps because then I'll press enter if I want to open a certain
Chunkrat,
site.
are you doing
and
okay?
it'll be immediate.
You okay, bud?
But then I started being reminded of
You
my
okay, bud?
archive of our own habits whenever I go to like search
Junkrat, you
Arc
okay,
Fight or
bud?
something, because they both start with AR. I'm sorry guys, I'm not normal with Postal Dude. I'm sorry guys. I'm
Okay.
sorry guys.
It's okay. It's okay. Okay.
I still can't get over that one screenshot of me sending a super unflattering image of him and then saying I want him Conway. Like that's just it's so fucking
No,
funny
I
to
get
me.
it. I get it. I get it.
So fucking funny. I want
I mean,
him.
Jotaro could literally look like absolute buttfuck horrible, like in
Well, I
any
mean-
moment, and I'll be like, I want him so bad.
Jotaro, he's like the like I don't know how to explain it. The way
Well,
he's
he's
designed
conventionally
is,
attractive.
yeah, exactly. He's like the pretty boy with muscles, you know. So you can't really get that wrong. Postal Dude is fucking like 30 and like has a bald spot and every. And I love him for it. I love Postal Dude. I love all Postal Dudes. I don't care. But like it's
Also,
different.
speaking of the I want him carnally thing, that image edit for the tweet was like surprisingly easy for me to make.
I bet.
I didn't have to retype anything. I just like colored the background and that was it.
So good. I love that image so much. I love Postal Dude. My favorite postal fakers. Sorry. I love you guys. I can't wait for the sudden boom in like fan dudes and dude sonas and modem. I can feel it like about to happen, and I'm so excited. I think it's so funny.
I've been like thinking about what I want my post.
You've been thinking about it.
I mean, I've thought of getting into postal, but I think I don't know. It's not completely up my alley.
No, I get it, and I never want to
thing-
like force anyone into it. I just really like seeing
Yeah.
people find things I'm into interesting, because
Oh yeah, me
like,
too.
growing up, you know, I had that experience of being super passionate about it and like having special interests and whatnot, but like no one around me cared, and they would actively mock me for it. So the fact
yeah.
that people are no longer mocking me for my interests, but even indulging in it and wanting to partake in it by making their own, that's like amazing to me. Like I'm wow.
Also, I'm still working on making my Memoji, but I have no internal perception on what the shape of my eyes are.
Oh my god, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way.
What?
It's gonna be me solo ulting them.
Fuck, I forgot this. Yeah, for my dude Sona, the thing is, I want him to have that iconic, like, inexplicable shadow over the eyes, but I'm not sure how I want to go about it and have it still look like a dude, you know?
I mean, I think if you pair that with sunglasses, it could look cool as fuck. It could look cool as fuck. Because I feel like sunglasses are a very big part of the design. Because that's just a constant. And I feel like if you pair like a lighter shadow with the sunglasses and maybe like one like shimmer in the eye or something like that, that could fuck. That could go hard.
Real.
It's in my beautiful mind. I'm conjuring a beautiful world. Beautiful world. I literally, one of the first things I did on Art Fight today when it started being less slow was I opened the postal tag to look at fan dudes drawing. Guess what? I drew a fan dude, and I'm gonna do more.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
It was I think it was Morgan in our system that found more interest in postal than I did.
Morgan Defton system? Let me have a word with you.
And I think he quoted that I feel like shit and you commented on
Was
it.
that him?
Yeah, it was him.
Oh, I didn't know who that was, and so I've been thinking about that for a while. Like, who was that? Who was that?
It was Morgan.
Who was that? Who was that?
Yeah, the thing with Art Fight is I want to draw people's OCs, but like also, I just haven't seen people posting like Art Fight anything on Tumblr, so I haven't seen anyone.
Well, like, I like drawing other people's characters, but I get really lost and I don't know what to do if I don't have like a pose reference or something they ask me to take inspo off of, which is why I don't think I would be great at Art Fight.
Yeah, and also I feel like with Art Fight I'd like get overwhelmed.
I also
And
just
also
get scared that like no one would ever attack me. Just like I
Same,
don't
and
know.
also just the thing is a lot of like I know AU characters are allowed and all that, but I just don't have a lot of OCs in general, you know?
Yeah, same. Where I have
Like,
OCs, but I kind of like never talk about them or draw them. I don't know.
Even if you
only
have
OC
just one simple reference, you usually will have at least one person to attack you. Especially your design. I'm looking at you right now, looking at you. Especially your designs. I feel like there are designs that would be really genuinely enjoyed in Art Fight. Like they're really just nice, and I feel like a lot of people could easily draw them or at least have fun with them.
Thank you.
Like, and I feel
yeah,
like a lot
like-
of people would see those designs and be like, oh my god, that's such a cute character design.
Because I'm at least very proud of my Sona design.
It's
Especially where
adorable.
like I draw myself with a bigger, poofier hair, because I feel like I just don't see characters who look like that.
I love
Also,
characters
like-
with big floofy hair. Why do you think I draw myself
Yes.
with like just a massive head of
Yeah.
silky hair?
Also, the thing is, my only OC, like, genuinely is Yuri the Hound Eye. That's my only fucking
Oh.
I
OC.
support you.
I have OCs in my, because I do have an OC universe, and they do have lore. I just never talk about them, like, ever.
Our old hosts had so many OCs and so much lore, and I dumped all of that to go with my, like, just a range of Sonas, and I think it's so much better. I don't care.
Yeah, I do that too.
Making it all about me again.
I just love drawing
Yeah, too.
myself.
Me too.
It's just, yeah, like, I don't make my, like, I do make my own universes, but it's not for OCs, it's for AUs, you know? Like, I have the Half-Stuck universe, which was really fun to work on. I have
Hi,
the,
Gordon.
I have the void bound. I have the
Hi.
I have the void bound Half-Life AU, which I didn't really have to work on a lot of lore for since I'm basing it off of Half-Life. But it's fun.
Sorry, Gordon. I said hi to you, and then the enemy showed up, and May looked over with like jaw drop and looked very concerned, and I thought it was so funny.
I was scared of your greeting.
You look
What the fuck
so
is this one
concerned.
talking to me about? What the fuck?
If I have to hear about Tobioran's beard length or age, I'm gonna kill
My
myself.
beard is older than you are! I've been staring at you for like 2 minutes. It's really funny.
But yeah, also with having a bunch of AUs and not really any OCs, it's also hard to decide which AU characters I even want to submit for art fight, you know?
I also like.
You have a max of 100 characters, so go crazy.
Oh,
It's a weird thing to be scared about, but I had the specific thought of if I uploaded my Johto designed art fight, and if someone drew him based off of his canon design, I think I would kill myself.
No, people
Yeah,
usually are
that's
pretty
fair.
respectful of OC and AU designs, because a lot of people do like adding OC and AU designs, or like OC's based on real characters.
Because like if I were to say technically he's an AU design.
That would be respected.
yeah.
Let's go!
Yay!
But,
I would like to. Hold
Yeah,
on, I'm
I
holding
thought-
my award right now. I would like to thank Card. Thank you.
The thing is, I thought there was you could only submit 4 people to
No,
art
you can
fight.
submit 100.
I could submit just all. Well, I'd have to
could.
design all of the half-stuck AU, but I could have submitted all of them.
Oh, you could.
Because those are definitely divergent.
You know what I've
enough.
seen?
What?
I've seen a lot of TBH Sonas, and most of them get fan art. I've drawn a TBH Sona before for art fight.
I guess TBH Sonas are kind of like easier to draw.
No,
Yeah.
but like there's so many designs that you can find. Like go crazy. Like always feel confident in your designs because there will always be that one person who will draw it. Just anything.
I want green art of our BioLife Benry so bad. Spider Benry? Have you guys seen him? Like the Bioshock Half-Life crossover thing
No.
we're working on? Man.
That sounds familiar.
Well, we posted on Tumblr before.
I'm like
And also-
thinking really hard and I'm squinting at my screen and I'm like forcibly using my brainwaves right now. I think something's gonna. I think I'm gonna pass out. I need to stop thinking.
I feel like
Just thinking too hard.
Dimitri should be able to decode this enough. Spider Splicer Benry, just
Yes!
picture it. Yeah.
Yes!
There
Yes.
you go.
I'm sure
Yes.
you're conjuring a beautiful world right now.
I'll pull up an image in a little bit. Also,
That is
I
so
actually
good.
have been working on a Google Doc for it because Bailey told me to.
I love
That is
Google
so
Docs.
good. I support that so much.
Just imagine for a second, if everyone can close their eyes and imagine. Yeah, close your eyes when we're about to head into battle. This is a good idea. Please imagine an image of a person, and it's like in front of like the beautiful house and then the haunted house with the lightning, right? And it just says Google Docs.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time.
I also feel like to accompany the Spider Splicer Benry, I feel like it would be cool to make a design of like Gordon more inspired by Atlas. And it's like the, you know, like the enemy and the good guys, like oh, it's the
Yeah.
forbidden romance.
Also, I should say there's 2 of them. There's BioLife and then there's BioLife VRAI. Why are we losing already?
Oh,
So there's Spider Splicer Benry. I haven't exactly determined what Barney would be, but I'm thinking something like Augustus from the second one.
oh, I haven't played much of the second game. I really should play it though.
Essentially, Augustus is like Atlas if he didn't do what he did.
Oh,
He's like an actual helpful, like not gonna fuck you over kind of guy. So that's what I think Barney would be in the
True.
BioLife area. But Benry would definitely be a Spider Splicer and would definitely, I quote this so often, give me your Atom, bro.
Literally.
There's a fucking McCree up there, and I need to kill him now. I need him dead. I need him dead. Hey,
Give me your
bitch.
Atom, bro. Give me your Atom, bro.
There we go.
And you know, it's so funny that you talk about your BioLife AU, because I was thinking about making an AU of like Stardust Crusaders in the world of BioShock.
God bless
Real.
America.
Bioshock
I feel like it
AUs,
would be
there
really
needs to be
cool.
more of them. There
God,
needs to be
this-
so many more of them.
There does.
God,
I love
the
Bioshock.
thing is, I'm so excited about like my half-stuck AU, but I've hit the fucking roadblock of working on everyone's loose eye. Because the thing is, I tried asking for help on Tumblr, but I only got 2 responses. All of them were whole fry, and one of them was only about Gordon and Ben. One of them was only about Gordon and Benry, and it said Gordon dog, Benry cat, and I wanted to die.
I still think you should take my idea, but
Oh, I
if you
am.
care.
I
Oh,
am.
God bless.
And like now I'm thinking more about my like Bio Crusaders AU. And like I feel like it makes so much sense where like Jack would be like Jotaro, where he's like set down and like with the whole like shit with like the it's secretly his family. And it's like the Joestars.
I died when I had my ability charge. Oh, it's save charge. Thank goodness.
Don't worry, it'll always stay charged. But
I
if you
need to
unleash it
get
and then you die,
back-
you're fucked.
I need to get back to everyone, and then I need like a good time to actually use my ability. I'm gonna kill something.
Hey.
I'm so
I
jealous
just
of
threw my
Drake.
trap over the edge. I just threw my trap over the edge.
I died right before the game was about to end. I'm like, I'm far away.
Fuck! That was the most embarrassing thing I've ever done.
Shit.
I should have just stayed in the
I
ice.
just died too.
I should have stayed in
I
the
just-
ice.
Right as I'm getting here, everyone else died.
I should have stayed in the ice. Oh, that
I'm
was
sorry.
embarrassing.
Shit, I'm
mind.
the only person alive.
I'm on
I'm
my
trying to
way.
head back.
Help! Help!
I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
This-
You scare
also,
me.
question with the heroes: can you like upgrade them in any way?
No.
Not in any way that
No.
matters.
I got
I'm gonna
flung
kill
very far
myself.
away.
That's bad.
'Cause
That's bad.
I love Arissa, but
I'm fine.
she's so slow.
You cannot understand the way I felt hearing it's high noon. My fight or flight kicked in. I was like, fuck, where is he? Where is he? I need him dead. We're fine. We're fine.
Everything's good.
Nice.
We're winning. We're winners. We're good players.
Awesome sauce.
Awesome sauce.
So another thing about the BioLife AU, Bubby, Houdini Splicer, because fire.
Oh,
And yeah,
that's true.
like it's the only one that I can imagine Bubby as.
Mm. The only other person I could imagine him as is that I don't remember his name, but that one scientist and like plastic
Okay.
surgeon that you have to kill.
Steinman.
Yeah, him.
The only reason why I don't consider him Steinman is because Steinman is a leadhead splicer.
Yeah.
I don't think Bubby or Kleiner would go guns blazing.
I mean, you gotta support his choices. Whatever he does, you gotta support it.
However,
I would
think-
support him.
I don't entirely think that Tommy would be a splicer. However, if he was, he would be a leadhead splicer.
I don't know what any of this means, but I'm sure you're right.
Leadhead splicers are ones with guns.
I love guns. Did you guys know that?
Really? I would have
Really?
I'll give like the basic rundown of what each one is. Spider splicers are they can crawl around with these little hook like things that they carry around. And they that's their whole thing. They crawl around and they can throw the hooks at you. From like
And
ceilings.
they can like climb on walls and ceilings.
Yeah.
God bless
Um,
America.
That's why I think Benry would be one, because I feel like Benry is the type of guy to just hang from the ceiling and scare the shit
Oh,
out of
absolutely.
people.
Bedry speaking here, absolutely.
Houdini splicers have the what is it called? Incinerate
Yeah.
Oh, this is the first map we
tonic.
played.
They have the incinerate tonic, which basically lets them throw fireballs from their hands. And they can also
God, I'm so autistic over the like tonics and the atom and shit.
no, same.
It's so good. It's
I
so well
blame
thought
that.
out.
I blame that on a little bit on Bridget herself, but whatever. Anyways,
Now I'm wondering who fuck, I haven't played BioShock in a while. I forget the names. But the fucking the mother of little
Bridget.
sisters.
Bridget Tenenbaum.
What?
Bridget Tenenbaum. She's the
Yeah, Tenenbaum.
Yeah.
Who
She's also the one who worked on Adam.
Yeah. Who do you think would be Tenenbaum in your AU?
Guys?
Yeah.
No, honestly,
Yes,
I
Gordon?
would probably say Kleiner,
mind, I
but
got
I don't think Kleiner's the type of person to like actively experiment on little girls. Bubby maybe, but also maybe not, because Bubby screams Houdini Splicer and Splicer in general. It's actually probably, I don't want to say it, but I'd say Breen, because in the original
Actually, yeah,
Half-Life
maybe.
2, in the original Half-Life 2, there was supposed to be that whole thing where they used like child labor.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It doesn't seem like Breen would have a problem experimenting on children, but also I don't think Breen's a scientist.
He was. He was an administrator
Yeah,
at Black
he was.
Mesa, so I guess he would count as, yeah.
Oh,
It's Dr. Breen.
well, then yeah, he probably could be Bridget, but I don't want to stoop. I don't want to stoop that low to say Bridget is on the same level as Breen. So, you know.
Oh my god, why did I spawn so far away?
If
The
anything, I
horrors.
would say Breen is probably closest to Andrew Ryan personality-wise.
That's true. Also, I can feel my meds starting to
Oh,
kick
shit,
in. I'm
shit,
doing
shit. Hi guys. Hi.
What? What?
I see you jumping back slowly.
Hey. I fucked something up. What's up, guys?
Really?
What'd you do?
I accidentally, I started self-healing, so you know I wouldn't be invincible because I was in my little cube, and then I accidentally pressed shift again. Which took me out of my cube. And I don't know if I did that.
Okay, I need to wait for them to get back here so I can use my ability.
Oh, another thing, Alex as Eleanor from the second game.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Don't
then
start
also,
shooting.
I want to say that Eli could be Stigma.
Hold on, game talk. Let them come to me because I have my ability. I can get them all in a group.
Okay.
You just stand like right here.
Oh, they're over here.
Oh shit.
Never mind.
Shit.
I'm about to die.
Oh my god. Fine, I'll get
dead.
these two. They did not spawn the way they've been spawning before.
There was this one, like, a voice line from May after I just got a headshot that was just, did you see that shot, everyone? And aw. She was so proud of herself. Did you see that shot, everyone? I'm
so peeved though, because they spawned in like in a different pattern than they've been spawning, and it ruined my ability.
So sorry.
Like, I think they're programmed to go different ways when there's different ways available in that. That's how,
I'm gonna
that's how
die,
they
I'm
probably
gonna die.
train. That's probably how they train you to like actually.
Fuck!
Are we gonna lose to bots?
Oh my god.
If we do, I'm killing myself.
If we do, I'm going postal.
I mean, we still have 3.5 minutes left.
Yeah.
Gordon, can I go postal with you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna wait to run in until everyone's here. Okay, I feel more confident.
Don't worry. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry.
Ow!
Awesome. Awesome
Come on,
sauce.
everyone get on the payload. Let's bring it back.
Yeah, yeah. Hi,
So now
guys.
that we're all sitting here in silence, did you know that in Postal 4 you can twerk?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I knew that.
you showed
Sorry.
me.
Distracted by the spinning, you okay? Sorry,
I'm like-
the random person that was with us did not like my fun fact.
Kiriko was literally meditating while Junkrat was going insane.
Every time we're dead silent, I'm just gonna give like a fucking Postal fun fact that everybody already knows. It's my
I mean, I could start doing
Oh
JoJo
God,
fun
I'm gonna
facts.
fucking get shit. What did
Okay,
they
guys,
put
did
in
you know that
Raw?
Jotaro has an interest in sumo wrestling?
But yeah, remember
Wow.
I remember the stream where you got like really excited about Postal dudes working.
I'm sorry! I was so thrilled! I was like, I can actually throw it back and I can see it? I'm like, wow. It's like, I can throw it back and I can see it.
This way, this way.
This way.
I need a fucking keybind to say this way. I need to be
Be
like Splatoon,
careful,
please.
McCree's gonna fucking
yeah.
get your asses.
Ouch!
The fact
Help
that you said
me!
that you really
Help!
played this game in
Booyah!
That Orisa, the Orisa, like, bot just threw the javelin into the wall.
God bless.
While
I'm the
standing
better
around.
Arisa. I'm the better Arisa. I'm the better
Hey,
Arisa.
Gordon.
Yeah.
Hey, Gordon.
My thing is ready, by the way, guys. I'm not gonna-
Hey.
Hey, Gordon.
Oh shit! I got
Hey.
my ability back again.
Hey, Gordon.
Hey.
Okay, where are these fuckers gonna come from?
They're coming. Don't worry.
From where? Oh, there they are.
Too many messages. Please wait a few seconds.
You got Raylan.
Come here.
Oh no!
Yeah.
They hacked me as I was using my ability. I'm actually gonna start.
I just headshotted that McCree.
Get over here. Get over here. All of you. Mercy, I'm killing you too.
I did
And
that.
actually, I'm finding that I'm enjoying playing as Kiriko a lot more than playing Mercy, because I also have like a lot more of an like attack that I can actually use.
Yeah,
Mhm.
people
Is that why?
People say
The way you turn away. Is that why? I see.
people say Kiriko is the new best support. Actually,
I mean, she kind of is.
don't pull your fucking guns, are you serious?
I hate this Arisa. Kill her now. Kill
Got it.
her.
Got her. I have my ult.
Fucking sauce.
This game's kind of like Postal. And Half-Life.
I love Postal!
Awesome sauce.
We did it, guys. We did it.
Yay! Oh my god.
I love how the bots go GG because it's really funny. Like a lot of them just have the.
yes, 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 yes. Give me that photon.
Sorry, I don't know any other shooter like games with Snow Postal and Half-Life.
There's
Sorry.
also Postal
Postal-esque.
2.
Very Postal-esque.
I can't even say I know Postal that well. I just know Half-Life.
I don't know
But now-
Postal well or Half-Life.
I just hold on, pause. Everyone pause. I just saw Ink Sands and Error Sands both as Benry on my Tumblr dash.
That's awesome!
Oh yeah,
I'm
can I
sending
talk
in
more about
no
Firefly?
mic.
New avatar on Y modem! Wait, guys, it's
Who
July.
wants to-
Fuck, guys,
who
we gotta
wants
spin the
to-
wheel.
Wait, who wants to match Error and Ink Sands Benry
No.
icons with me?
I saw
No.
that. I saw that on Art Fight.
Okay, who wants to? Who was saying me?
Me.
Who do you want to be?
I'm spinning.
There were
around.
Sans, Benry,
I'm
and Art
spinning
Fight?
around crazy. Me.
Can I be Paper Jam?
Hold on, I gotta DM Toby. Toby!
Why?
Send
Just
me an
remember
avatar for Modem.
There. Comics.
It was also more stuff about Bioshock splicers because there's more of them. There's thuggish splicers which only have melee weapons and attack with melee things. They're the very first ones you encounter, and I've been considering making Coomer one of them because even though they use melee weapons, I want to say that I can count punching like boxing gloves.
Was it thuggish splicers that have like homophobic language in Bioshock 2?
That was such a sentence!
I know that I think that it's the thuggish splicers. I know it was one of the enemies that have homophobic language.
That was
I think it's really funny.
That was such a sentence! You can't just say shit like that and expect me to just process that?
We'll get into Bioshock then.
No, but the everything about what you just said, and instead of saying anything, the homophobic language, you got scholarly with that. I'm jaw dropped
It's not
right
like
now.
they don't say slurs. They just like speak homophobically.
It's not the thuggish splicer, it's the brute splicer.
Which
is Bioshock 2 specific. One.
I'm chasing this guy down.
See what they say.
I can see you doing it right now.
Did you like look it up and see specifically what they say?
Yeah. I searched up homophobic Bioshock.
Homophobia in Bioshock.
Can you tell the can you explain to the class what he says?
God,
That's awesome.
Off
Please be
topic.
homophobic on stream.
Oh my god, I forgot we're streaming.
Lean into the mic.
I could have sworn that he called like Sander Cohen like a fruit or like a pansy or something.
Cohen isn't in Bioshock 2. Cohen
he isn't.
dead by that point if you decide to kill him.
Yeah.
And even if you don't, he still just resides in Fort Frolic, and I don't think Fort Frolic is in Bioshock 2.
Where Frolic? It sounds like where jolly little gnomes live.
It
is!
Got the mushroom.
It is!
Also, oh my god, I hate my headset because I have to wear glasses, but that doesn't bode well if with an over-ear. My ear hurts so fucking bad.
I'm in the same exact boat.
I get that.
Speaking of jolly
Hey, soldier.
stuff, so the main enemies in Fort Frolic are in fact spider splicers, which means that Benry would most likely reside in Fort Frolic.
Bro's really living
need
with
to
the gnomes.
I need to see Benry being like one of Sander Cohen's lackeys.
Benry just frolicking around in Fort Frolic as just a little spider.
By the way, for our non-Bioshock fans, Sander Cohen is like the canonical, like drama-loving, gay, queer drag queen.
Awesome.
Oh, he's also insane because of Adam. Like
he's also insane.
Like,
awesome.
My favorite fact about him is the fact that he probably has both psychosis and schizophrenia because his Adam didn't affect him physically; it affected him specifically mentally.
I feel like he's kind of kill club cloned. I'm sorry.
Guys, I have awesome news!
What?
I had to do a quick Google search because I felt it in my balls once I heard that fucking name, but he's Jewish too. Yeah! We won, guys. We won. He's my representation.
I love Sander Cohen.
I heard Cohen, I'm like, yeah.
Also,
it's Cohen, Bridget, what's his name?
There's quite a few Jewish characters.
I'm pretty sure. Oh, so Cohen, Bridget, what's his name? His name is something. Hell if I remember. Give me a moment.
Also, like,
Gilbert.
keep
Alexander Gilbert. Because a lot of them are Jewish. Like actually, this is the thing about Tenenbaum. Tenenbaum was in fact a Jewish person in German during the Second World War, and you know how the Second World War is.
yeah.
She wasn't. She was. I think she was put in a camp, and then they didn't kill her because the pets saying things that they were doing wrong with their things, or not doing wrong, but because she's a scientist, she like was correcting their experiments. Anything like I don't even think it had anything. I don't think it had anything to do with what they were doing in the war specifically, but just science in general. She was showing like a very high IQ and stuff, and so
She's
they
very smart.
let her live, I guess.
She and like to just sum it up, she's very smart, so they didn't kill her.
Yeah.
Also,
She survived the Holocaust.
This is like an old talking point now, because I couldn't find when to mention it, but I keep forgetting I'm a fictive with sources, because I keep hearing the name Benry, and I'm like, huh?
No, I get it. I get it. I keep hearing the name Gordon. I'm like, huh? What?
Oh.
Huh? What?
I still can't find this thing about the boot splicer.
But yeah, back to Sander Cohen. I fucking love him. Some of his character things weren't handled well, but I feel like overall he's like accurately portrayed. Like him being gay can be like a topic of humor in like a bad way now and then to other characters.
But also, like, here's the thing, like, homophobia is a really interesting thing. So,
I mean,
if
yeah.
there are other characters who make fun of him for it and everything, like, that's less on the game and more so like, yeah, that happens, unfortunately.
It's more so like, just like pretty much every character is just kind of passively like, oh, he's like the fruit.
Oh, I see.
So it's kind of more like that.
It's okay, I accept him.
Yeah.
I heard his
I
last name
love
Cohen,
him.
My heart, like, my heart was filled
He's
with hope.
genuinely my favorite character in the series. Except for Atlas. Which I know Atlas isn't real, but in my heart he is.
Yeah, I mentioned him earlier, when you were saying how Postal Dude is, like, ugly, but, like, the attractive cut, because that's Cohen, too. Cohen has a bald spot.
Yeah.
Cohen has, like, no...
He looks like Postal Dude if he was an older and was a drama club kid.
Yeah.
He kind of does genuinely look like Postal Dude a little bit.
Dude. Also, I still can't find this thing about the...
Also, I want to mention this is the first time I've ever played Overwatch in any capacity, and I'm almost at tier 4.
God bless.
God bless.
Tier 78, yeah.
I just never touched this game. I've been getting too postal brained. I'm sorry.
Okay, also, Brute. Premise. Homophobic bruiser.
Sorry. Sorry. That name hit me
It's
like
really
a truck.
funny.
No, that reminds me sorry to be autistic also, but that reminds me of just like Fire in the Hole Club in the game files for Postal 2. The sound for the music is just called Gay Club. And they just have like a gay person in the game. Like that's just their name, like a gay person or like a transgender person. Like they just have that one NPC who's named that. I wonder how the fuck people just came to like understand exactly what the model is supposed to be, because it's more so just like the general like, oh, like gay man stereotype of like the one who dresses femme, but the wiki will just immediately assume that the NPC is meant to be trans, even though I don't think that's never stated in game. People just assume. But the thing is that Mike J like understood it when the person talked about it. Like, oh yeah, you mean me dancing in the club?
Hey guys.
I think
the Brute is homophobic, but internally.
Oh yeah, he's also gay.
Yeah. So
I think it's really funny.
he says he would never be a wrestler, but chose to be a boxer instead to avoid physical contact. But if you befriend him with Hypnotize, with 3 levels, he acts and speaks more calmly, and mutters about how attractive Sigma is.
I see how it is.
Awesome.
So,
Love it.
with the, damn it! Anyway, with the coastal thing, I think people assume the character to be trans because it's like a female, like, body type.
Is
like,
it?
The female
Not really.
body model. I don't know, that's what
Might
I
be
know, because from what
Biles.
I've seen it. Huh?
That's the explanation I saw people give.
Oh, it's kind of confusing though, because from what I remember, it's less like I don't think because the women in the game have a very specific body type, and that NPC does not fit it. I don't think they use that at all for that NPC. I think the NPC like does have very tight clothing, which is typically on the like femme models, but doesn't have the same body type. I don't know.
that's
Whatever
just
Mike
what I
J's doing in the
saw.
club, good for him.
That's just what I saw people say about it.
I gotta like open up Postal to myself because I do not trust how people perceive Postal, I'll be so honest.
That's fair. I'm just, yeah.
It
Thanks,
might be like a
Mercy.
file name.
Maybe I gotta dig into the files. Some people just don't give a shit about the files though, and honestly, you know what's really weird? You know how like a lot of, even the Dar Man wiki is like fleshed out and everything, the Postal wiki is barren, guys. It is scary in there. It is terrifying. Everything is dead. No one fucking edits that. I need to start going in and like editing that shit. That shit is empty.
Also, I really like the player combination of Mei and Kiriko because I can climb your walls and get a better vantage
Oh my
point.
god, can you?
Yeah. If I hold space on a wall, I start to climb it.
Oh my god. Bestie realness. The oomphy
Yeah.
realness. I love calling people oompies when we're not on Twitter.
It's so fun.
I feel like I've preserved the one little like piece of like good Twitter culture I remember. Just saying oomphy. Because I think oomphy is so silly. My little oomphy.
My oomphy!
If I keep
Oh, I have my
dying,
ult.
if I keep dying, I'm gonna fucking kill something.
I mean, that's kind of the point of the game.
Yeah.
I'm so pissed off because I was doing better earlier in the game, but now
It
I seem to
happens.
just be sucking for no reason.
No, I get it. I have waves like
My
that.
gameplay is going downhill because my meds are kicking in.
My gameplay is going
I
down
haven't
here.
taken meds. I just have suddenly gotten worse for no reason.
I get it. Me too.
Well, that's kind of how playing Overwatch is.
It also depends on the mode you're doing and what map you're on, which can really heavily affect the performance. And how the NPCs want to act. And who we're playing against. In terms of the NPCs that they throw at us. I need to burp again. Can you fucking believe it, guys?
Awesome.
Fuck. I like how I have yet to have a League of Legends player burp on stream. I feel like my body is physically like not allowing me like to have that moment that will embarrass me in front of all of our fans. All of our fans, no one cares. But like I'm gonna pretend we have a massive fandom, guys.
I mean, I'm so excited for the stream clips to go out.
Me too. We gotta build our fandom from the ground up, guys. We gotta force it up.
Yep.
Just
I
grip
think
at the
maybe we
ground.
should. I think maybe we should like post about it on Tumblr a bit more.
Gosh,
Maybe, but like what tags do we even use to get people to see that?
I will actually like
Like, I don't know, tag Germa or something.
Germa!
no. I'll put all of our stuff on Tumblr because I have nothing else to post. Really. Like I usually don't have anything else to post, so
I don't
Because
either.
Because Gordon, I was honestly surprised you've never really mentioned the streams on Tumblr. Like, I sometimes check your account because I'm like, oh, I should reblog stream promo, but there's no stream promo.
I just don't think about it. I've promoted a couple streams on Tumblr before, but it is not my go-to on Tumblr just because I know that not enough people are gonna see it, or at least not immediately. Because the thing is that a lot of my notes on things, they come in gradually.
Yeah.
They typically are fandom
I
things.
think
I kind of feel like making a group account and like making an intro post like describing each of our members would be kind of cool.
I think the thing is with promo on Tumblr is I think it's better if you like promote the VODs rather than the actual streams. You know what I
You're
mean?
Mm.
You're right.
Because that's usually what I mean when I'm like, I want to reblog stream promo. Because I was like, oh, I want to reblog some like VOD promo, but there's no VOD promo.
My bad.
It's okay.
I'm still thinking about BioLife. I might be autistic. What do you
I
think
support you.
G-Man- what do you
I'm
think
getting
G-Man
so
would be in
sleepy.
Bioshock?
I'm so constantly thinking about Half Stuck, but I've just hit such a roadblock because I suck with animals, and it makes me want to die.
Right. Also, I don't want to like baby Tommy like most of the Half-Life VRA fandom does. However, Tommy and G-Man as a little sister and Big Daddy. I'm
Oh.
just saying because it's like the only relationship dynamic
Well, I
in the
feel
game
like
that isn't Eleanor and Sigma, and even
you would
then they
have to
are a little-
de-age him by a significant amount, but I feel like that
Yeah, I
could
know.
work.
Baby
I
Tommy.
could- You know how there's little sisters?
Yes.
I could just make him a little sister, and then his ex Big Daddy would be G-Man.
Well, he could be like
I'm
the first little brother.
I'm sorry, but as someone who's not into Bioshock, hearing you talk about Big Daddies,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm.
They're just called that. That's just
I
what
know.
they're called.
They actually do have. They're all collectively called Big Daddies. However,
But they do have their own names.
There's Bouncers, Rosies. There's,
Just hearing this, and I'm like,
I know.
I really
know.
like the
Dad.
roses. I really like the roses.
Also, I could make it like a big or I could actually, because big brothers didn't actually have, or little brothers didn't actually have like big daddies. Because they're kind of failed experiments. But I could
Well,
do something.
actually, he could be the first little brother, but he could be, because he's trans, it still works.
True, actually, yeah, that would work.
That would be interesting.
Another thing that I could do, did you ever pay attention to the audio logs, Misha Come Home?
I think I did, actually.
Yeah, I could do something like that, how he could have been taken away with the little brother's experiment, but inevitably was missed by G-Man. Because, I don't know, I like to bring the audio logs into things.
I actually really enjoyed the audio logs. I listened to most of them.
Hey, have you ever heard the one in the Dawn Winery? Pierre something. I just love that guy. Like
It sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's I know it's something talking about the wine, since he's right outside the winery. But like just his voice and the entirety of the like audio log and the way he speaks and the way that it's written, I love it very much. I love that guy, and he doesn't, if you don't pick up that audio log, he has no screen time, he has no voice, no audio if you don't pick it up, and I love him. He's such a minor character, but I love him.
He sounds very familiar.
Also, he
I'm taking a bite of my burger, hold on.
he looks like Booker, which I also really like.
Okay, got a burger in my mouth.
Just like Germa.
I'm so serious. Did you just say he looks like Germa?
No, I said just like Germa.
I took a bite of my burger.
I wonder what Germa's up to.
Do you think he's twerking?
I hope he's twerking.
I want Germa in Bioshock.
True.
I'm tempted to go back into the info dump channel and be like, hey again, I still need creatures for the half stuck AU.
Umbreon, you gotta play the game again!
Oh
Okay.
shit!
I think I'm gonna log off Overwatch, but still here and chat. I'm so itchy.
I hope no one notices the fury I attack the other Arisas with.
Hey, it's okay, you're allowed to go postal. Imagine the postal mod. Postal 2 mod,
Yeah.
and it's made to look
Yeah.
like Germa.
I'm gonna play Postal
It's
just so I
Germstal,
can
dude.
make- I'm gonna play Postal just so I can make a Postal Bioshock AU.
That would be
I'm gonna
cool.
do it.
That'd be cool as fuck.
Do it.
There's
I mean,
no
in Bioshock,
support on
basically
this
the whole
team.
game is going
Guys.
postal on splicers.
Guys,
Yeah.
look
Isn't that
at
the
this
co-op mode?
team.
The what?
Or Worlds of Hurt? Worlds of Hurt?
I think so.
Guys, there's no
That's the only
support
one
on
I
our
can do.
team.
Oh, sorry.
What's the what type of character is the triple exclamation point? What type of the 3 exclamation points? What type of character is that? I don't know the name.
That's DPS. Those are bullets.
Yeah. So before you changed, we had just 4 DPS and 1 tank.
Awesome.
And
That's the
Gordon,
thing about Overwatch.
I noticed on the Memoji thing, they have postal dude's facial hair on here. You could make him on this shit.
I could send you postal dude emojis at like 3 a.m. Also, hold on, I gotta make this official. Fucking Shockwave, I will accept you getting into postal. You have my word. But I will be
Oh my God,
gatekeepy
I'm
as hell about it,
cornered.
but I support you.
Honestly, I don't think. Like, I don't make headcanons and stuff usually, unless it's like run by other people. Like, I'll bounce drop people, because if other people don't agree, then I'll usually just drop it, because if other people don't understand it, then that makes sense why it wouldn't work.
I can't relate. Me personally, I trust my beautiful mind, and if nobody agrees with my postal dude understanding, then they can go fuck themselves.
No, because
Real.
I would make sure you understand my postal images, imagination.
I don't make headcanons, I make truths.
Exactly. That's how my brain is. My beautiful mind.
Why are you guys all so far from the place we have to defend?
I think it's
Did I
good to go and
something?
spawn camp a little bit.
Yeah. I'm
Oh,
usually
you're spawn
against the
camping.
fact that they will get the point, but you know what? It's fine.
It's AI. It's AI.
It's AI. I'm allowed to do whatever I want. I got stuck on.
I'm allowed to act however I want because I'm the only support character on the team, and I'm getting fed up with it.
Girl
Team
switched
care.
to
Sorry, Goofy, I got too sleepy.
It's okay. Do you know how it feels to have to take on an entire team when you're just one Zenyatta? Do you know how it feels? Do you know how it feels?
Do you know how I felt when I did
this your
quick
villain
play
arc?
and no one else would play any kind of support? Awesome, right? Because that's how it is. No one wants to play supports because everyone fucking hates support. Everyone hates playing it. Everyone hates playing with people as
Hey
support.
Gordon, I just sent you an iMessage.
I mean, for me, it's not that I hate playing support. For me, it's just not my play style, you know?
Yeah,
Because I am.
understand.
The thing is, the reason I play tanks is because I have kind of a very reckless play style, and that's what tanks fit, you know? I love running into big groups and just going nuts.
Yeah, but you can't do that without a spawn.
I know, I just. That's why I don't play
I
support.
need a
myself.
piss.
I'm really gonna bust
I'm
it. It's like
getting
a piss
double healed
immediately.
right now. I'm getting
like
double
being-
healed.
I like playing support because it's just like an easy way to sit back and look at like
Mm-hmm. It's less stressful.
Emoji.
It makes it easier to understand how you play with your supports
Mhm.
because if you are constantly losing and like you think it's your support's issue, play support and look at how you play. Look at like I feel like people just understand what like, not to blame supports whenever they actually play support because they just get humbled so hard.
Sorry, if you can see what I'm doing on iMessage right now.
It's
I don't
horrible.
think I want to.
So I've been sent a memoji from Nokia, and my first instinct is to just cover it with stickers of my memoji. There's like fucking 10 stickers on it at this point.
Erasure. This is erasure.
We're both fighting to erase one another. We're silencing each other's voices. What's a dynamic between us that we can say there's some sort of rap battle going on between us right now? What's what versus what?
Like the cutesy teenage girl and the postal guy-esque dude.
Just getting called postal-esque is bewildering.
No, like the kind of like middle-aged, like divorced father that's really depressed.
Wait,
Versus
November.
fucking 17-year-old femme gamer.
Wait, November. Aren't you Adrian?
Yeah.
Gordon versus Adrian rap battle.
Rap battle! Gordon Freeman versus Adrian Shepard.
And then the guy with the mask, it's just like
My
Hold on, guys, 'cause I'm pretty sure that thing actually exists.
My name is Gordon
Probably.
Freeman. I like the crowbar. You
burger.
can skip the S, cause I never miss a beat. You had to cut from honey under threat of a gun blast, but I got a check from honey. That's another check that I'm gonna cash.
Hold on, can you guys
Never
hear
mind,
this?
it's Barney versus Adrian. Okay.
Cue what? Is there music that's about to be put on? Sorry, I'm scared and nervous because you know how Twitch is with music. I'm so scared. I'm shivering like a little baby boy.
You guys can hear that, right?
I can't hear anything.
Okay.
What are you
I'm just
concocting
testing.
over there? What are you
No, I was
concocting?
just testing if you guys could hear, like, when I accidentally hit my microphone.
Oh, okay, okay. I thought you were about to whip out a rap battle. I thought you were loading up an MP3 for us.
I'll be right back. I need to
guys,
go piss.
Go take a piss. This is the second time you say you're gonna go piss. Go take it. Don't fall in.
I'll make my own beat.
My name is Gordon Freeman. I like the crowbar. I'm so cool and shiny. You could say I'm the star. I need Rena to write this shit for me. I need her to ghost write this for me. I can't. Rena, my oofy! I need her to come write my bars. I can't. My name is Gordon Freeman. I like the crowbar.
Yeah,
Something about bars. I don't fucking know.
Add a couple, like, yeah,
Yeah.
to fill in for time.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Start
God, I
beatboxing.
might need to stop playing Overwatch. One, because my ears hurt so bad, and two, I have to get up by like 11 tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
Same, actually.
This is the end of our Overwatching? God damn, okay.
This is the end of it.
Exit to desktop.
Goodbye,
He's
Overwatch.
Gordon Freeman, yeah.
Goodbye.
Oh,
Mercy gift, but
Yeah.
it's in reverse.
Uh-huh.
he's got a crowbar. Try
Yeah.
to beat him. Don't never get far.
Yeah.
Dropping
Uh-huh.
sick ass
Mhm.
bars.
Yeah.
Gordon Freeman. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Stronger than any demon. Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Some say
I'm beatboxing. Hold on.
they're wrong.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and they can suck my
Not on
dome.
Overwatch.
Yeah.
I just
Uh-huh.
closed
Uh-huh.
the game and
Yeah.
I turned out
Yeah.
Overwatch.
Yeah, yeah.
Gordon Freeman. Yeah. Thank you everybody so much. Thank you so much for coming to my show.
You're welcome.
Awesome sauce. I'm going to bed.
Okay, good night.
Good night.
That shit like
Still-
tranquilized. Okay, damn.
God, I still have so many things I need to work on.
When I was in seventh grade, no, the 6th grade, maybe the 5th grade, me and my classmates did slam poetry. No, I think it was like, it was this weird slam poetry diss track
Mm-hmm.
hybrid that for English class, like is it every week? I think it was every week. It was either every week or every day. That class would do in English class against like whenever I had a problem with someone, I would I would write like a slam poetry diss track against them.
Oh my god. They had you writing diss tracks.
Usually it was like, because like all keeping it just for fun.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember like pretty sure this one kid got like really upset with
The bars went too hard.
they destroyed him and he couldn't take it.
So sorry.
That's fucked
And
up.
I had to like apologize to him, I think.
No.
I just say like, no, wait, I'm sorry, it was just a joke. I was just joking.
It was just a prank, bro.
It's just a shut up,
Prank,
I just
bro.
prank that. Just a prank, bro.
Just a prank,
I'm
bro.
back, and I also
Hi.
got ice
Prank.
cream.
Huh?
Can I have some? Can I
I
have
got
some?
ice cream.
Can I have
Oh
some?
my
Yes.
Can I have
god.
some?
Yes.
Yummy.
I love ice cream. Fuck yeah.
And it's really refreshing because I've been sitting at my computer for the past couple hours, and Overwatch makes my computer run really hot.
Mhm.
Oh.
I mean, I wish I could be watching the stream right now, but I literally can't.
There's nothing on the screen. It's just our PNG tubers just staring at each other intensely.
Oh,
Awesome.
We're just
Put on a
sitting
baby
here with the
sensory
Half-Life
video.
background. Is it baby sensory time?
mm-hmm.
Wait,
Okay.
Sensory
one second.
time.
I won't be
you
able to
should
see it though.
watch Mike Tyson